Well, hello.
Hey.
Getting a little fancy there, ain't I?
Yeah.
Well, as you guys can see, we are joined today by Joey at Mill Creek Fab Shop and Mortske. Is your first name Thomas? Or you just want to go by Mortske?
You can just call him Mortske.
We'll just go by Mortske then.
Mortske.
Mortske Repair on YouTube, both of them, of course.
Yeah.
Wood and metals in the house, 815 LSX swaps.
Thanks for having me in your chat.
Yeah, of course.
This is the first time I've ever been on one that's got over 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, get out of here. Don't believe you. Roberts, I just seen you on Roberts. He has 3,000 something. And you have over that. So
What?
He wants to be on live too.
Get up here. No, he won't come on.
Oh.
Clinton in the house. Clinton. All right.
Get it.
We'll get some more people up in the chat here. I know some more people are joining, but
Get it.
Yeah. Hey, Wood and Metal 815, Clinton.
well, how's it temperature where you guys are at? You're in Ohio, Joey, and you're in
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Yep.
71 degrees here right now.
Not bad. Not bad.
It's a little bit cooler than that. You can tell fall is finally here.
On the way, huh?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get some more stuff done, huh?
Yeah, best time of the year, yeah. No
I'm telling
humidity.
Not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah, it dropped down to 59 here last night, about 11 o'clock last night. Yeah, the evenings are starting to get cooler and leaves are falling already, and I'm just glad my shop will be insulated for this winter. Last winter, I about froze to death.
I'm not sure what CAD is, but
Computer aided drafting.
Yeah, CAD.
above my head.
Or Coors aided drafting or cardboard aided drafting, however you want to look at it.
Yeah. I use CAD when I design my stuff, like my sign back here, it's flashing. That's cut on the CNC plasma table. You use CAD. You can use CAD, but the table or the company, you get software. It's called Fusion 360 with it, but it's easier to just use CAD.
Got the YouTube star Roberts Garage in here. Solo rat rod. Turlos. All right.
Yeah. 815 says cardboard comes first.
Well, I'm sure everybody in here has heard of you guys' channels, of course, but if y'all want to give a quick introduction, we can kind of go from there.
Go ahead, Mortske.
I guess I'm Mortske. I'm Mortske Repair, and the star is here. He's being camera shy. No kisses. But yeah, we got a few videos out there. We like to drag garbage home and that usually don't run. And once in a while we get lucky and it runs and do a donut with it. But I remember what we did last week. Oh, Cadillac almost lit the shop on fire. That's right.
Oh, yeah. That was I can't remember the year. Was it a 56?
56, and then, yeah, we were working on a 58 engine. I picked up another engine, too. So, yeah, 365 cubic inch V8. Yep.
Yeah, my shop, I just more or less just fabricate whatever project I got going on at the time. It's mostly, I like motorized bicycles, mini bikes, CNC plasma cutting. Somebody just asked in text, Wood and Metal wants to know what I would charge for one of those signs back there. I have no idea, man. I've gotten that question I don't know how many times.
Well,
but
the shipping's going to kill you too.
Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to try to put a price together on it because you got to buy the material and you can't just buy a small. You got to buy the whole 4x8 sheet. So unless you got 2 or 3 orders coming out of one sheet, it really wouldn't make.
Yeah.
But that's something I plan to probably do. don't have time to mess with it right now.
Make a couple of them and sell them.
Yeah, there's definitely a market there. I was just catching my eye too. Maybe that's just the way you sit there. It's like me if I sat like this and been like, who wants a bobcat?
Right. I could see a Mortske sign being made out of one of them.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and there's files out there actually already made that have like dump trucks and dozers and excavators, bobcats. And you just add your company name or whatever, and if you have the table, then you cut it out, of course. But then you got to clean it up, paint it, or that Chevy bow tie emblem that we cut out. That's going to be when it's finished, it'll have a mirror finish on it, and then it'll have blue and red background, and then it'll just go on the wall over top of my TV over there. So,
Wood Metal says, "Hurry up."
Yeah, well, hurry up. I want an 80s Ford. Oh, I don't do Ford. I'm sorry. If it's a C10 or square body, I'll do. But I don't want to jinx the plasma.
Well, Junkers Clunkers, how about there's your shout out right here.
Yeah.
Everybody go check his stuff out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I met him last night, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty new to the little group here we got going on.
Yeah. There's some they'll start talking to me, and it takes me a minute before it registers that I was just talking to you the other night. I just forgot.
Yeah.
So, I need to be like you and have a notepad and a ink pen handy, write stuff down. Yeah,
I have to. Too much stuff I can't remember it all, and I'm still pretty young, I guess. But.
Yeah. But Mortske, I watched you do that lowering kit on that C10 you got, the white one.
Oh yeah, that GMC, that 70.
Yeah, I thought that was neat, and I didn't realize that the C10s, the newer like that, 67, I guess the 72, the lower control arm bolts on the same way like in 63 and 64. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're a little bit different on these square bodies here, but that's what's going in this one is a DJM suspension kit as well.
Yeah. That'll look good.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was neat, learning that about, the C10 newer stuff, from 63 to 64. I watched that, what's his name, Gibson 63. Redo a 63 and a 64 on his channel, and when I saw those coming apart the same way, I thought, holy shit, no way.
Yeah, and then I think, what is it, 60 to 63 got the torsion bar front suspension on them. I know for sure it's 62, because my 62's got torsion bar instead of coil springs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 63 that he redid, it was his high school truck, had the same setup as the 70 that you were doing, and then his dad ended up with a 64 that he did for him, and it had the same setup. But then again, Gibson's high school truck may have had a upgraded frame or something on it. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting to see that they just come apart and go back together the same way.
Yeah, you can literally take unbolt the cradle from one of these square bodies and bolt it underneath like a 60. I did that on a 60 short bed.
Yeah.
I think 4 of the 6 holes line up, and then you just got 2 more holes to drill, and then you get 5 lug disc brakes.
Okay.
Get rid of that torsion bar stuff. So yeah, you can do the same thing on anything from 60 to 70, where you get rid of that 6 lug stuff and get disc brakes.
Right. Okay.
Well, we were talking earlier. I've got I guess you did a 49 Ford on a S10 frame, you said, Joey?
No, it was a 53 Ford cab onto an S10, a 2000 model.
That's pretty
S10
cool.
frame. Yeah. And all I had to do is fab up the cab mounts, and that was it. The frame was from one of those S10 Extremes, so it was already lowered. And when I set the cab on there, I thought, daggone, it's already almost in the weeds. And so he just got it jacked up and leveled and squared out the way I wanted it, and went under there and started measuring and welding and bending and whatever else, and bolted it up.
Dude's wrench says you can put anything on an S10. Well, I've got a 69 C10. You think it'll go? Or a C30, excuse me. Think it'll go on an S10 frame? I guess it could. I could make it.
Oh, Robert's here?
Yeah, old Robert's here. Dude's wrenches.
Dude's
Don't look like a ham sandwich, Mortske.
No, we're getting stolen tonight. Can't get sandwiches anymore. They're collector's edition. They quit making them, so whatever's cheap.
But I'd picked up a truck out in North Carolina. It was a 53 Ford step side that had already been transferred over onto a 68 Chevelle frame and suspension. And I tell you, it looked like it was made for it. I mean, it just fits so perfect. The wheels were perfectly lined up in the wheel wells. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I posted pictures, I think, of it on my Instagram after it was painted. But that part was already done. That's good, Robert. I didn't want to talk to you no way. Block me.
Dumb Broke Grudge says he taught you everything, Mortske.
I've had a lot of people say I don't know crap, so.
Well, yeah, he has me. I don't know shit, so he taught me anything. Dumb Broke ass Grudge.
He had me rolling the other night.
Oh, yeah.
He, I don't remember what we were talking about, and he says, I'm going to step on your stub. And I don't know if Mortske knows this, but I ain't got but one arm. Well,
you don't go for a high five?
Let's do it. Hey, I've done that. I've done that to people. I'll be walking by them. They're on the left side of me. I'll throw my stub up, high five, and they're like this, and then they're like, "Oh, wait a minute, what just happened?"
Bluetooth high fives. Yeah, we got a guy who runs a bar here about 10 miles away. He's missing a digit. So, well, just half of it. So it's like, hey, Dilly, give me a high 4.5. Walk by him.
Yeah.
I think he was, moving scrap one day, some lockers out of like a gymnasium, and they dropped and nipped off one of his fingers. There's a lot of people out there missing digits.
Yeah. Not arms though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes wrenching a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
So you're obviously right-handed then, right?
Yeah.
You are now anyway.
Yeah. Well, I thought about going down to the Goodwill because it is the second-hand store. You get it? You get it? You get it? You get it?
Oh, yeah. Second-hand.
That's a knee slapper.
I thought you were going to come and be like, I was going to get, like a mannequin arm and just walk around with that. Or
I actually already have one of those.
Get a claw.
Yeah, I got that too. Yep. I used to have a prosthetic arm and I hated it and I sold it.
You sold it. Was there a big market for secondhand?
No.
Seconds?
No, I did put it in the paper. No one was buying it. And the company that made the arm out in Utah, I called them up. I said, you guys happen to buy these arms back when somebody don't want them? And they're like, well, what do you got? And so I told them. And they said, well, how much you want for it? I said, I have no idea what workers' comp paid for this thing. Make me an offer. He said, $1,000. I said, send me a check. I'll ship it out to you. So they sent me a check. I boxed it up and sent it to them. I kept the hook. It had a cosmetic hand and a hook. I could switch them out. I didn't want the hand, so I sent that with the arm, but it was the Myo 2 or the Utah Myo 2 electric arm. Ran on batteries. Had little battery packs like a drill would have. Sure. You just pop them out of the elbow when it goes dead, pop the new one in and put the other one on charge. And the way you'd operate it, on the bicep, there was 2 electrodes inside the socket that slides over your arm. And if I flexed my bicep, the arm would raise up. And then there was 2 more electrodes for the tricep. If I flexed the tricep, the arm would go down. If I wanted to lock the elbow, I just flex both bicep and tricep at the same time. It would lock the elbow and transfer the power to the hand.
So how'd you figure out how to flex your bicep and your tricep independently? Just practice, or you already able to do
Well,
it?
I mean, I could do that anyway.
Oh, okay.
But the hardest part was learning to flex both at the same time. And it really was bad when I first got that, my brother Lee, he's like, well, let's shake hands and see how strong that thing is. And I was still learning how to use it. And he puts his hand inside the prosthetic hand. He's like, all right, squeeze it, shake my hand. So I squeezed it. And then all of a sudden he's like, God, that's a little too tight. And I'm trying to back it off, but I start panicking and I'm squeezing his hand even tighter to the point where he hits his knees and yanks his hand out of that hand.
Rips your arm off.
Yeah, that'd give a whole new meaning to rip your arm off and beat you with it.
Yeah. So is that what you tell people? Like, what happened? Nasty arm wrestling incident back in '94.
Yeah, well, I hadn't thought of that, but that might work.
Yeah. Just ask him. You ever seen the movie Over the Top?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a fill-in until my arm fell off. Yeah.
I went deep sea fishing in Australia one time. 18-year-old kid. We got on the boat and I could see like half of this guy's calf was missing. And, we're all 18-year-old kids and we'll say anything to anybody. And so we said, what happened to your calf? And we're going deep sea fishing. He looks us dead in the eye and goes, well, shark bite or shark attack. And we're all like, just like that. And he played it off for a little bit. And then we're like, really? And he's like, nah, I got it in a motorcycle chain, when I was a kid or whatever.
Yeah.
And off. And I was like, if I had whatever.
I got a lot of stories, different ones I use. Like you talking about a shark attack. One of the stories, which the county attorney started this one, he introduced me as a retired alligator wrestler. And so I just went with it. Then another one is, how'd you lose your arm? Well, I used to drink a lot and got really drunk one night and I met this hot chick. But then the next morning when I woke up next to her, I had to chew my arm off, get the hell out of there.
And then you married her, right?
Yeah, it was my sister. I can't help it. Then and the other story is my cousin had a python snake, and that thing got out one day, and it jumped up and bit me in the butt and wrapped around my arm, started pulling my arm the same way I'm pulling your leg. Just goofy shit. On occasion, I'll mess with people at drive-thrus. I'll have my stub hanging out, out of the driver's door, and they'll be like, well, what happened to your arm? Like, I lost it in one of those windows. You guys closed it too soon as I was driving away, and ripped my arm plumb off. And that lady's like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm just messing with you. It happened down at the local bank.
Yeah. Last year you should have been like, I used to work for the Tiger King, but.
Yeah. Yeah. What's Robert yakking about?
Oh, they're talking about his little friend and Al Pacino. And anyway, they're saying everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, say hello to my little friend. That's
Bobby Succotash is in here.
Yeah, I seen that.
I figured he'd be practicing with the band tonight, or doing tractor wheelies in the backyard.
Grandma's trying.
Dudes with wrenches. People don't like this hand. They seriously don't, because where I have to use this one arm all the time, it's strong as can be, and I sometimes don't realize. Like, for example, the toolbox, when it fell over and I'm standing right in front of it, I grabbed it with one hand and was literally keeping it from rolling completely over on top of me, and didn't realize how tight of a grip I had on that until I was able to let go of it. And then my nerves started settling down. That's when I realized I really messed up my hand. I couldn't do nothing for a couple of days.
That's not good.
No. But so how'd you lose your arm, Mortske?
Where's this going?
I was going to say, if you know where you lost it, I may go try to find it and
Right.
use it. But I want to hear more about that truck and if it's going to be for sale.
Everything's for sale. Everything but the
Oh, okay.
dog. Guy had a
Yeah.
sign once that everything's for sale but the dog.
Yeah. Well, Robert's Garage there said that he had
I
messaged
sell a
you.
lot more than that guy. Anything that goes there, that's like Fort Knox. He never sells nothing.
Yeah, that's what he keeps saying. He don't sell anything. I told him he needs to sell some of that junk.
But I guess when you don't have a house and you just live in a motorhome in somebody else's backyard, I mean,
Yeah.
have a bunch of cars.
Yeah, Robert, what's up with that? You'd think you'd sell some of that stuff and buy a house.
Especially since he's a big superstar now, right?
I mean, he's living in a van down by the river, goes fishing whenever he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, he told me yesterday he went fishing and caught a rainbow trout and threw it back because he didn't want a gay fish.
He said he'll try anything once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Duff knows what's up with Robert. He's a little bit.
Hey, Duff.
Mortske, what shirt you got, Mortske? What are they talking about? I want your shirt.
No, they said shit.
Oh, shit. I wasn't reading right.
I'll sell you a
want
shirt.
You want a bag of shit?
Yeah. The poop, it's on fire.
Like he's saying he wants your cars. Hey, Monster Russ, he said everything's for sale. If he's anything like me, I'll sell everything. My wife's car, whatever. You got the money, you got it.
Just bring a bunch of cash, right, Duff? Except for you. You're not for sale.
Right. Can't sell the dog.
Oh, shoot.
Come here.
There's Goku. He's back.
Yeah.
So,
Say hi.
Everybody keeps asking about you and Vice Grip. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it might not be something you want to talk about.
who you talking about?
Mortske.
What's up?
I said everybody keeps posting about you and Vice Grip. I'm not sure what's going on there. Might not be something you want to talk about, but
Never heard of her.
there you go. Hey, I did have a question for you though. I wrote down for you. I was in your live the other day, and everybody keeps talking about
down. Uh-oh.
Everybody keeps talking about an '89 Ford 302. What is that about?
No, some kid was in.
I know he kept posting it over and over, and then everybody else kept down it too.
It's like, when people just keep posting the same thing over and over and over, it's like, and then I shouldn't say. I assume it was a kid because and like
the way he was trolling.
Make a full sentence, like say, hey, would you ever do an '89 Ford 302? Or I have an '89 Ford 302. What should I do to soup it up? Or and he just kept saying '89 Ford 302 over and over, and I'm like, make a full statement or a question, and I'll assist you. But, everybody just kept saying it over and over, and I think Jaden was his name or something. And I'm just like, you can put him on time. You can put him in timeout for 5 minutes.
Right.
So I just put him in timeout a couple times, and then everybody thought it was funny, so they started commenting. I'm just like, whatever. Kids will be kids. And he sent me an email. He I think he realized
okay,
kind of being annoying. It's like you were kind of being annoying, and then you got the whole room doing that stuff.
Right. They was all messing with you. I thought it was an inside joke I was missing out on here.
Yeah. So you guys are talking about doing chassis swaps, and Robert thinks Crown Vics. I did a Crown Vic swap in a '68 Ford F100. I'll never do one again. It ain't worth it.
No,
it's a lot of work.
Too much work.
No, I like my stuff low, and to get it to where I needed it to be, if you set you don't do a full frame. It's dumb to do a full frame because those Crown Vics, they just drop right out. And you drill a couple holes and just drop it underneath your frame rails. But anyhow, it was it sat higher than the pickup did stock. So then I had to Z the frame, and then when I would go, I could get full lock, sitting still, but you hit a bump and you'd catch the inner fenders by the time you notched it 3-4 inches. And then guys will drop a small block Chevy in there. It's like, well, the engine mounts are built into the cross member. So if you're at that point, you might as well run the 4.6, which they're good engines. That thing ran on ethanol, got 24, 25 miles a gallon. But there's no aftermarket support for those 4.6s. I mean, there is, but it's like anything Ford, and it's like next thing you know, you got $10,000 into a, probably into a engine that's got 200,000 miles. The other thing I don't like about chassis swaps is, you take your S10 or your Crown Vic or your Dodge Dakota or your Nova or your Chevelle, and they got 100,000 miles on them, like I'm like open a catalog and Mustang 2 and buy it. But then I've done the Mustang. I'm not sold on anything like Mustang 2s. Like if you've ever driven one, it's like a go-kart. You're like, you don't dare look at your phone when it rings, much less text somebody back, because it's hairy driving them. They're darty.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as best drivability, I'd say like the 70 to 81 Camaros, or those Camaros with the disc brakes. But there again, you pull one they're getting hard to find, and then you pull one out, and you're doing brakes, you're doing bushings, ball joints, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But no, the Crown Vics they're too wide. That's the thing. Like, and you put one on, like, guys will put, like, that was under a 68. Guys will put them under like 48 to 52 Ford F1s. Mm-hmm. And like, you have to have them lifted because that's the only way you can get wheels. And then you got zero wheel selection because you have that huge positive offset wheel. So you got to run like a factory Crown Vic or Mustang wheel. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, Crown Vics are for.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a rusted out frame or something, maybe I'd consider doing a swap,
Yeah, but, and I made it sound easy on that 53, swapping it over.
I'm sure it wasn't.
What made it look good is because it was set up for it to be a rat rod with no fenders, no hood, just the hood, the cab, and the doors, the front grille, and some bed sides that had been chopped down to fit the backside. So I wasn't really I didn't have to worry about wheel space as far as well,
that's just like cheating if you just drop a cab on. It's like you put that thing on anything. I did a S10 swap on a 47 to 53 GMC advanced design, and I had to butcher because they're a front steer, and the steering box was like right in the core support, so I had to like cut 80% of the core support out, and then refabricate that to get around the steering box. And and I just stubbed that one. I didn't do the whole chassis. I just wanted the front half of an S10 on it because I'm like, what's the difference? I might as well leave the back, and I got the fab skills and stuff to do it all. And I was doing it for another guy, and that's what he wanted. By the time I was done, I could have just bought a Mustang kit and had it done on a Saturday night.
What do you guys think about an LS swap then?
Oh, they're the bomb. I mean, $500 for 300 horsepower all day long, like
fuel injected.
Yeah, I had a buddy. I had a twin to this pickup, but it was blue, and it was an old city pickup, and that same deal, 4.3 with a turbo 400. This is the second one that I've had, and we dropped a 6-liter in it that had 314,000 miles on it, and threw 150 horse shot of nitrous at it. And I'm like, you're kidding? You're going to the track and do this? Like, what's the worst thing that happens? I drive over the crankshaft. And he ran that thing on nitrous for like 3 seasons, and then his buddy put a huge turbo on it in a Nova, and he ran it for a couple years. He was driving it to work one day, forgot to flip the electric fans on, took out the head gaskets. And that's what killed that thing, with hundreds of passes with nitrous or turbo. And all we did was slam a camshaft and valve springs in it. But I mean, the only thing I don't like about LSs is you open the hood and they're an ugly engine. They're not, I mean, and you can do a lot of work to, move the coil packs and put intakes on it. But the thing I hate about is the guys who spend a bunch of money on an LS swap, in my opinion, you're doing it on a budget and you get fuel injection stuff. The guys will spend a whole bunch of money on an aluminum intake and put a carburetor on it. It's like, to me, that defeats the whole purpose. You blew your budget and now you lost fuel injection. And everybody's like, carburetors are faster. And I'm like, well, you're at a car show. You're not at the racetrack.
Yeah. That Sniper EFI setup that replaces the Quadrajet, those things are really nice for like square bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm an old school type person, but if it's a 59 Impala, I would probably like the way an LS would look under the hood on one of those.
Oh, you got a 59 Impala, you got to have a 348 with 3 deuces.
Yeah, well, that would look just as good too. Yeah.
We were talking $500 LS versus a $15,000 W block too. So
right.
No, I think LSs are are out. I mean, they're making small block Chevys obsolete. They're, you can pick up a good running 350 for, well, they're kind of obsolete anyway, but they're making stuff like that reasonable.
Yeah, you could barely give them away around here anymore. The LSs are high, but you could buy a whole Tahoe with everything in it with the LS in it that cheaper than you can just the motor. So,
right.
Well, like I sat down and did the math, and you can cheap out, but it's like $3,000 to do an LS swap. By the time you buy engine mounts, you have somebody flash the computer, you make a drive shaft, you do exhaust, you put an inline fuel pump in it, you got to do a radiator and hoses, and the stuff adds up. So if everybody, you don't just go buy a $500 engine and drop it in over a weekend and everything works. There's a lot more to it than that. But like I said, you can go harvest you can throw the whole Tahoe tank in the back and all the fuel lines and make it work, and put the Tahoe steering column in there so you can get away with the pass lock or VATs or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a Yukon sitting out back that's got a bad frame, but it's got a really nice 350 or whatever those are with the automatic and pretty much the whole setup. Yeah. And that all runs perfect. You can still drive it around. It's just not safe for the road. But,
yeah. Problem here is everything's 4-wheel drive. So anytime I go, like I used to bone out 99 to 06 Tahoes and Suburbans mainly, but I did a fair amount of pickups and a couple 3/4 tons to get the 6 liters, but everything's 4-wheel drive. So I got to send the tranny off and get it rebuilt for, $1,000, $1,200 and then converted to 2-wheel drive to make it work on anything. So,
right.
And yeah, anything that's 2-wheel drive's got a 4.8, which there's nothing wrong with a 4.8, but if I'm going to go through the effort,
right.
Yeah.
You want something a little more.
A 6
Right.
liter and an 80E. Yep.
Yep. That Mortske or that Dumb Broke Garage says he didn't teach you anything, Mortske, that you're dumb.
I guess. What am I going to do, a full build? Well, I don't know, man. Like, I got to do a video every week, and I got a regular job. And
oh, you still got a regular job? I figure as big as you're getting, you'd gone and quit it.
I'm a
YouTube says
tightwad,
I like
pretty
big.
Regular paycheck, benefits, all that good
well, you're
stuff.
seriously busy then.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, like, I drag that 70 GMC we were talking about earlier that I dropped that sits there rotten away across the road. Drug that out of the weeds. That video's got 160,000 views, say. And then I lowered it on the ground and, got it ready, did like a follow-up, like, hey, here's what we're doing to make it road ready, and got like 30,000 views, And then I'll drag a postal Jeep out of the weeds and get 100,000 views. It's like, well, you can't. I did so much work on that 53 Ford cab over. I put it on a 1-ton chassis, got steering and brakes. And I mean, I got a lot of time into making all that stuff work. Nobody watches it, so it's like,
yeah.
And it takes a ton of time. You guys know how it is if you're doing like an alternator swap. It takes 15 minutes. It takes 45 by the time you're dragging cameras around and doing all that, and then another 2 hours to edit it. So a 15-minute job is now 6 hours.
Yeah, I've got 2 hours of video sitting in there on the GoPro right now from today that what time I'm finished editing it, it'll probably be 6 minutes. And then I still got to finish recording that project. So by the time it's done, I'll probably have a total of 10 minutes out of 4 hours of video.
Right. It's a lot of.
Yeah.
Well, some of the.
So like, yeah. I'd love to get back to fabricating, but.
Sure. Well, that truck you got, it may not get views right this second, but I bet you'll later on it'll continue to get views, and that postal Jeep may or may not. I mean, it might.
Oh yeah, and I'm doing this stuff anyway. It's there's really no advantage to getting. I looked into it, and the thing that would get me is I got to have somebody here from normal business hours 8 to 4. And Duff Dog is not good at taking phone calls, so we didn't qualify. And then you got to have the insurance and all that crap. Now we're lucky our state has no issues with I mean, I can't like resell it. I have to put the too many sandwiches. I got to put the title in my name and pay the taxes on it, and then the only thing a dealer gets is I can sign the title off, and then the next guy puts their name below it. And
Yeah.
you don't have to go to the DMV every single time, but the DMV records it, and then you pay your taxes every quarter or whatever. So.
To answer Bobby, suck his ass there. The answer to that is my camera lens is not wide enough to get that wiener in there. Hey, Outlaw Edge, good to see you.
Things took a hard turn there.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. It's because of Joey in here, Mill Creek. They're always giving him a hard
for
time.
no reason.
They always pick on me because they know I'm about ready to outsmart them anyway. So, I didn't mean to step on you there. I just thought I better answer that before it gets out of my view of.
Right.
No, I see somebody keep saying something about the postal Jeep, and I mean, I don't know what to tell you about a postal Jeep. I guess it all depends on what you want at the end of the day when you're done. I mean, whatever you stick into it, you're probably not going to get out of it because you got a postal Jeep and your audience on who's going to want that thing when you're done. Don't get me wrong. That one that I had, I sold it. It was a freaking hoot. I mean, that thing, short wheelbase. I think it had like a 90-inch wheelbase, and like a Ford Pinto is like 98. I mean, so it just ripped and it was fun. It's just so awkward driving on the wrong side of the car.
Yeah. Well, are postal Jeeps 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, or both? I guess maybe
2-wheel drive. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that's a smaller market there too. So, yeah, I mean, definitely keep that budget down.
Yeah, and it's if
you're going to build it to sell it anyway.
Yeah.
I guess if you're going to build it for yourself, sky's the limit.
Well, I had big plans. I wanted to drop an LS in that thing and, go do burnouts and stuff. But I was like, build videos just don't seem like they get views.
Right.
And when am I going to go find time to do that? I'm in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's probably 2 burnout competitions within a 200-mile radius. So.
So do you do mostly, I've seen some other stuff, but do you do mostly the find it in the weeds and see if you can get it running?
Yeah, that's what we're doing now because, I mean, that's where we get the views at. And,
yeah,
I like it because I don't have ADD, but I do, so I go and work on something for a week and then kick it out the door and out of sight, out of mind. And
move on. You don't have to think about it.
Yeah. And like, I love learning. So it's like, learn Cadillac stuff, and then you learn postal Jeep stuff, and then you learn 59 Plymouth station wagon stuff. So you're always like, advancing yourself. And then these YouTube videos, I put it out there and I put in the description, here's how to get a hold of me. Here's a price on this thing. And these videos I've been getting really good views. So YouTubers are usually, viewers are buying most of my cars. So,
yeah.
So, I mean, it's a double whammy. I, make a couple bucks in the car, make a couple bucks on the video, and
so are you able to get the titles for them, or you just sell them without the titles even? Or?
No, I've been doing. Our state isn't so bad for getting titles, but most of the stuff I've been doing really good. Pretty much everything I've been buying has had titles. So.
Yeah. Arco there at Outlaw Edge asked you a question, Mortske, where you live at.
Yeah, you said it a little earlier.
I'm in the Greater Dakota. Or South Canada, whatever you want to call it. North Dakota.
Dudes with wrenches, Jeeps suck. I got an 06 Cherokee, 06 Wrangler right now. I don't know if I'll ever buy another Jeep.
Yeah, I don't think you're far from Outlaw Edge. He's in Big Falls, Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking he was from Minnesota somewhere, but everything's the cities to us in Minnesota. It's all you got the cities and you got the Iron Range. And then you got whatever they do in southern Minnesota. I don't know what they do down there. Hang out with islands.
Well, everybody in the chat, you'll see at the bottom on the little scroll thing there, it says check out Mill Creek Fab Shop and Mortske Repair. If you guys haven't subscribed or checked out their channels, make sure to check them out. If it's something you like, subscribe to them, give them thumbs up, let them know that you're watching them. So the analytics on the thumbs up and the comments go a long way.
Yeah. I want to say this real quick. First of all, hey, Brother Bill, good to see you. But today I sent Arco a message there at Outlaw Edge. I said, I said, hey, man, heads up. You're going to be getting a lot of phone calls today. Well, a few hours later, he replied back. He says, why's that? I said, well, I posted your car you're building, Rogue, on Craigslist for sale, $150 and a can of corn. I thought that was funny. Of course, he flipped me off, but
These guys in the comments, they're a little crazy.
yeah.
You should have seen Landshark Garage tried to pull up last night and do a burnout. He's got one of those S10 swaps.
Oh, really?
Wannabe hot rods, and he tried to do a burnout here, and it died.
Oh, no.
And then he's had to slam the door like 19 times when he's trying to leave, and finally I think he just held it shut as he was leaving and tried to do a burnout. And there again, he got it going pretty good. It was an okay one-wheel peel, and then it died. So I mean, you should probably go to O'Reilly's and maybe get a carb kit for that thing, or advance and get a tune-up kit, maybe some plugs and wires. That Napa stuff just ain't cut. He's probably got flexi hoses on there as well.
Yeah.
These guys all in here give me a hard time. I just hit 1,000 subs, guys. Come on. I'm not big time like Robert's Garage.
Drive it. I drive a 66 Chevy pickup to work every single day.
Sweet.
What do you do other than your channel, Mortske, if you don't mind me asking?
I drink a lot of beer. Go look for garbage in the weeds with my dog. No, I'm a product service manager for a compact equipment company, and my two products are compact tractors and telehandlers.
Oh, okay.
So,
Mortske, did you buy the Metro?
The Metro. No, I haven't bought the Metro. I looked
Napa
at
starter?
International Metro on Monday, and those things, yeah, they're great property, and I think it would do great on the channel. But
You said it's an International Metro?
yeah, like a bread van or milk truck or whatever,
Oh, okay. When I hear Metro, I'm thinking Geo. So
or a
Chevy,
Nash Metropolitan.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
What is your channel name, Mortske? It's Mortske Repair.
Yeah, go give him a sub there, Arco. You might learn something.
Oh yeah. He might.
Be restored or turn and rust. I have heard of those guys. I don't know who Be Restored or Turin Rust.
They're the other channels.
Yeah.
No, I know those guys. Yeah, they got some neat stuff.
Yeah.
That's the problem is I don't get time to
watch other people's stuff.
I used to watch everybody in the whatever the community, not competition, and I don't.
Yep. Don't have time.
I don't get time to watch crap anymore.
Yeah, I was talking to Robert about, when I make a trip down to Minnesota, I'll be going over to his place, and he says, well, we could do video and make a trip over to Mortske's. And so I didn't know.
Don't bring him over here.
Well, he's the one that recommended it, not me. I said, well, I don't know.
Over so he knows he's got backup.
What now?
He wants you to come with so he knows he's got backup.
He ain't got but half of a backup because I ain't got but one arm.
I think you could work him over. You're like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. I think you could take him.
Well, there's no doubt I probably could.
Robert's ever tell y'all the story about how he almost died? All right, you had to get with him, get the story. But short of the story is the hospital wanted their money, so they told him he had a little bit longer to live until he could pay him. Nah. Yeah, I'd tell you the story for real, but yeah. I think he's
I don't know.
Now, so he can move around. He can go and
he could
work
probably
on y'all schedule.
He's so short he could probably take me out in my kneecaps.
So,
yeah, he showed me his driver's license. I could see his face and his feet in the picture. So I think he's classified as the world's tallest midget.
well, I got a few questions here written down, guys. We'll kind of cover while we're BSing.
Just hold it up there. I want to see what your handwriting looks like. Do you write in
Well,
cursive?
No, it's mostly printed and then some notes and stuff. But
oh, it's printed.
Yeah.
Dang, you know how to run Microsoft Word?
That looked like a court document.
Yeah,
almost. I've got to take all
like
this
the
down.
writing I see in the bathroom stalls at truck stops. That's you.
Hey, it might be. You never know.
You're that poet that's always writing in there.
You're that guy I heard about that went into a rest area bathroom, and you're standing there at the urinal and you look up and the sign on the wall says, "What are you looking up here for? The joke's in your hand."
I thought the sign was in there that said, "Don't eat the biscuit."
Yeah, I think that's in there too. Yeah.
I mean, they make your breath smell good, but dang.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody knows what court documents look like.
Anyway, back to your notes.
No, it's all right. That's all right. Like I said, just in between the BS in here. Let's stop one.
Julie Gerlinger. I do know what they look like. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I've got down here is the question to ask you guys is why did you guys start doing YouTube? Either
I
one
went
you could
first
jump
last
in.
time. You're up first.
There you go, Joey. You can go first this time.
I didn't have anything else to do.
You didn't. The guy who says I ain't got time to make you a sign. I'm too busy. I make YouTube videos because I'm bored.
That's actually a joke. I do it because I like to inspire people. There's so many people on my channel that the majority of them, they're in perfect health. They just don't get off their couch and do nothing, but they like watching my stuff. But there are some on there that do have a disability of some sort that I either knew from my national archery days, when I would compete with one arm, or they're new to the channel that have a disability, and they see what I'm doing and it inspires them to want to do something as well. And I get messages all the time from people, that's either in a wheelchair or they got one arm gone or both or whatever, thanking me for what I do because it has inspired them. And that to me is worth it all. So.
Well, I like meeting people who, say, I like watching your videos, or people that I've known, people that are a generation above me that, I hung out with their kids and are saying, I just had some lady come up to me the other day with her husband and she said, "Thanks for making those videos. Now my husband has something to do at night instead of just drinking beer at the bar. He comes home and watches videos." But so I started, Chin, he was on my live the other day. He's the guy who does all my editing. He works with me, and I'm always sending Snapchats of just the stupidest. I do some stuff that probably shouldn't be on the internet. And he bought a couple of used GoPros on eBay and brought them over one night and was like, "Dude, just start making videos and I'll figure out the editing part," and just hammer it out. And they sat around for like a month or two, and then Dan at DD Speed Shop posted a video. He's building Danny's '57 Chevy 2-door conversion. It's got an LS and stuff in it now, and he did his analytics breakdown of how basically YouTube paid for that car. And I'm like, man, I'm doing that stuff in my garage all the time, and I'm paying for it out of pocket. So
right. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we started small. And it's like, 8-minute videos, 15-minute videos, and just kind of started doing small things here and there. Some of the stuff I built, and then we started doing these will it runs, and they took off. And people are like, "Hey, we love hour-long videos, hour-and-a-half-long videos." So one the other week was hour and 45 minutes. And it's like, just kind of steamrolled after that. Like I said, Chin is a big driving factor behind it. And then, like I said, Dan at DD Speed Shop kind of pushed me over the edge. I was like, "You can make money on here?" All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I forget who recommended that I do YouTube videos when I was doing archery, but I thought, I hadn't thought of it, even though I had an account. I thought, I never thought of it. And so then I started putting videos out there and sharing them in the archery groups on YouTube on Facebook, and people started subscribing to the channel, and and this was on my old channel that got hacked and stolen, and I had to start over. But a lot of those same people, you know, transferred over to this one. That's why I've got more subscribers than I do watch time hours. It's just weird how you got more watch time hours and less subscribers than me there, Cletus.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, for me, it's just about inspiring people and making them laugh and picking on most of the yo-yos that are in the chat there.
There's quite a few of them too.
Yeah,
You guys get the yo-yos. I get the real pricks in mine, guys.
yeah.
Know-it-alls. I got all those guys.
Oh, telling you,
how to do
can't do
anything,
something.
just go read the comments in my channel.
Yeah, it's like
There's a lot of good comments in there, but there's always somebody's like, "You're just a hack millennial. You don't know nothing."
Oh shoot.
yeah.
Are you a millennial?
I am.
Oh,
Well,
so you okay?
It's like
Is it what I
half-assed.
identify as?
What year were you born?
Or numerically, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Numerically, yeah, I end up as a millennial.
So you're born in the 80s, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. Yep, me too.
Half-assed Rod said earlier, he said that when I was talking about inspiring people, he said I inspired him to not watch YouTube. Well, I wasn't going to say nothing to him about this, but the other night when he was on live with us talking, my girlfriend was at her house watching, and after we were off there, she asked me, she says, "That one with long blonde hair, was that a woman? I really couldn't tell." That's really what she said. I said, "Oh, that's a guy." I said, "That's a guy. He does sound a little womanly though, don't he?"
Yeah, I get people all the time. That's my favorite comeback is when people are like, "Yeah, you talk too much in your videos." That's a common one. It's like, well, do you really want to see me just turn a ratchet? I mean, repeatedly, you want to hear some commentary. Like, I'm not trying to be a wisecrack, but I'm talking to myself and I'm talking to my dog anyway, so whatever. But
yeah.
Yeah, people are like, I'm done watching you, and I'm like, so my favorite comeback is, this isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. So
Yeah.
use that one.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Hey, Straight Lines. Speaking of Straight Line, guys, not to interrupt you guys, but Straight Lines is building a NES for us for the channel to give away. It's going to be a custom Nintendo, the regular Nintendo, the original. And anyway, it's going to be all upgraded with LED lights and new ships and all that. So
You got to blow on it?
No, this one's going to be so good and nice you don't have to blow on it. You can still blow on it if you want to.
But is Duck Hunt going to work?
Yes, it sure will.
How does Duck Hunt work with like the current
LEDs and stuff? Or the LED TV stuff? I don't know.
I had a buddy
Straight Line, you got an answer for that?
I had a buddy write a paper on that in college, that like how it would only work with the old, like when I was in college, that's when like the flat panels came out, it wouldn't work and we're all pissed, and we finally figured out. Yeah, he wrote a paper on how that, and hardly anybody's got a TV anymore. Like your grandparents might have a TV that you could use it with, but yeah, I'm sure the technology's come a long way since then, so maybe they got a gun that would actually work.
Maybe, or maybe you had to buy an old TV, I guess, if you can find one.
Oh man.
So
those would be the days you go in and buying a console TV from somebody with an actual clicker that.
Yeah. So what's your next question?
Yes, with old TV. What, y'all want me to go my questions already?
Hurry up. I got stuff to do.
No,
what's
you
your
don't.
shirt say there, Wood Billy?
Huh?
I'm only here for the.
Oh.
I'm only here for the park. Oh, you get all the good parking spots. That's right.
Oh boy. That's very fitting.
Yeah, somebody's actually remaking that of a guy that's doing the Toyota jump, but only with one arm, and it's the handicap stick guy. And then it's going to say the same thing. I'm only in it for the parking. Yeah.
Somebody commented in my videos like, the Toyota TRDs in the back of the pickup. Somebody said their slogan should have been "All we're missing is you."
Oh shit!
Because every time you see one of those things, you think turd. But you gotta modify that wheelchair so that he's only just got the nub on the one side.
Right.
Well, that's what I was saying. He's actually going to do away with the wheelchair, and the stick guy's going to be
Standing
doing the
up with one arm.
Toyota jump with half the arm gone. Yeah, is what he's doing.
I'm gonna have to go check out on Google, but the Toyota jump is beyond me. Somebody did some amazing.
That was the 80s commercials. I remember seeing them on YouTube anyway.
He's not old enough to know these things.
I'm not either, but I remember seeing the commercials.
Yeah. I forget what they would say
on YouTube anyway.
They would jump, and it was just funny.
I remember when Chevrolet was like a rock. And
right.
Yeah. And Ford is like what? Found on road dead daily.
What is it? Yeah. 90% of them are still on the road. The other 10% made it home, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it is.
Or I have a Ford. It's built Ford tough with Chevy parts.
Built Ford tough with Chevy stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'd always say when I had the 53 pickup, because it had a 383 stroker, small block Chevy, and the whole underneath frame and suspension was all Chevy, but the body was just Ford, and then the dash actually came out of an 84 Thunderbird that fit perfect in that cab. I mean, it was unreal. It was like it was made for it.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my grandpa had a hat that, what did it say? Nothing runs like an old Ford with a Chevy motor.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Turlo knows what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, what a feeling. I kind of remember it barely, but that sounds familiar anyway, with a person jumping in him.
And that's also a song by Lionel Richie.
Oh, really?
Feeling, dancing on the ceiling.
You're really dating yourself here.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry.
The only Richie we know is the one that hung out with the Hilton girl.
Oh, yeah.
We're a generation off. Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole Richie, his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, who are those people?
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I hung out with people like Farrah Fawcett and...
You're just not trying hard enough, Bobby. There's $500 cars all around you. You just got to go.
Right. Well,
you can't look on Facebook. Everything on Facebook, either you got to be there right now or it's full retail. You got to go drive around, knock on doors. You might get shot at, but you get a good story if you live.
You might lose a limb or a leg or a finger, an eyeball.
When are you gonna go to Puddin's? Robert says.
I don't know. I told him I got
quite a bit of drive.
I got vacation I got to burn, and I told him, I said, "Yeah, I'll help you out. Work with you and make some videos." And I think he just, I don't know, what is he? I don't think he likes. He's like me. He's by himself all the time. He doesn't know if we could
work together,
do our thing together. Yeah, we're either gonna kill each other, or it's gonna be a complete flop, or it's gonna be amazing. So I mean.
Well, shoot, that's quite a bit of drive. He's down here by me. He's being
I think
Rockabilly anyway.
It's like 13 hours.
Woo.
Yeah, you could be there by supper time. Not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm watching these comments fly by.
Yeah, they're going quick. I'm trying to read them and put them up at the same time.
Do any of you guys remember the Ford F-150 in '79 with the twin beam independent suspension going up the mountain? Yeah, I saw that commercial.
I'm kind of a dork. I watched them old commercials on YouTube, and I've seen that. I've seen the one where they had the Ford with the Chevy truck in the back of it driving up the rock and all that.
Yeah, I remember all that. Yeah, Bill works for Ford. That's why he remembers it. He was probably the guy driving the truck up the hill. Yeah.
I don't know if Mortske Puddin's going to do a video half-assed. Come on. I mean, y'all go. Yeah, you're right. Y'all may not work good together. You may though. I mean, I'm sure y'all can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get there one day.
Wood and Metal Garage, I'll report you for copyright infringement. You have any more questions?
Sure. I can start reading off some questions. I'm trying to go through these comments out. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's try. Okay. Whatever that means. Yeah. What are you guys currently working on? I guess Mortske, you can go first this time. So he went first last time.
Yeah, I guess the Rambler is currently getting exhaust. I stopped out there and checked that out today. Just got done doing brakes and that, and the tune-up. And then I picked up this 86 Chevy short box. Been looking for a square body short bed for a fair amount of time, and everything's either way out of my price range or complete garbage. So I found complete garbage that was in my price range. And now just getting it into fighting shape. So
did was it hard to find parts for the AMC?
For the square body?
No, for the
Scrambler?
Rambler. Yeah.
Or the Scrambler. Rambler. I wish it was a Scrambler.
Right.
No. I did a tune-up, all that stuff was on Rock Auto, did brakes, all was on Rock Auto. I don't think you can get a fuel pump for it. And
Well, you can always add an electric one.
It's still working. Rock Auto offers a fuel pump, but you click on it, it's an electric fuel pump, an inline fuel pump. And I just don't like clickety clacks.
Yeah.
Door handles are unobtainium. Gas pedals are unobtainium. Like, there's a lot of little quirky stuff. But, like, Rock Auto has a full carpet for, like, $160. But
you just cut it to fit?
No. Like,
molded, it's already made. Molded.
Yeah,
Wow.
Molded, like, 80-20 loop. Nice stuff. And then, like I said, a local guy, he's an old school guy. He's got all these bend cards for bending up exhaust. And so I called him because that car really needed exhaust. And of course, couldn't buy anything in a Rock Auto. So I called him. He said, yeah, look, see if I can get a bend card. Well, here he could get the bend cards for dual exhaust, which that car was a single exhaust car. And so he's got everything bent up. He's just got to fit it and do the hangers and stuff. So hopefully that'll be back from the exhaust shop tomorrow.
Dang. Yeah, I figured the parts would be much harder to find, but I guess
no, like brakes. You can buy brand new brake drums and stuff. And
were they more expensive or about the same? Like I
only did like the hydraulic part. I did master cylinder, brake hoses, and then wheel cylinders. You're killing me, man. But yeah, like a little bit more than a GM, but I think I had like $100 into doing all the brake stuff. Not bad.
You had a lot of people message you on that car, making some offers yet? Or?
Yeah, there's actually a guy coming from Colorado on Sunday that, I assume if he's coming from Colorado,
he's probably going to buy it.
Yeah, and that's what that's why I like selling stuff on here. You put an hour and a half video on it, and
yeah,
you know what it is.
They know all about
There's nothing I hate worse than going on Facebook and the guy's got one blurry picture.
Or a picture from 10 years ago.
Yeah, or somebody else's car, So, I assume that thing's going to go, and I think I priced it. And usually that's what I do. I price this stuff right because if it sits around for too long, I either get attached or I end up giving it away. So,
well, you don't want to be like Robert and have 38 vehicles sitting there doing nothing with.
I do not want to be living in a motorhome down by the river.
Yeah. Well, how much you want?
I don't
for
care
that?
for fishing. You can go buy steak at the grocery store. Why would I want to go fishing?
Yeah. How much you want for that $1,000 1970?
$1,000 one? Oh man,
Yeah.
I think I got $4,500 on that one right now.
So at least 10 times that one, huh?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
again, that Brian did full exhaust on that one. That's a really solid pickup. Like, I'm not really hard to get rid of that one. I kind of want. I need to get it. I need to C-notch it. When I did the flip kit, the rear end will hit the. I have the C-notch and stuff sitting here, but I don't want to do a follow-up video because I get kicked in the manhood on videos like that. I just don't have time.
Wow.
Yeah. So, same question for me.
Yes, sir.
What was it?
What are you currently working on?
Well, I did a little bit of work on Tricezilla this week, but mostly I've just been working around outside the shop and the house, pressure washing and getting all that building material stored
For the guys who haven't watched your channel, which if you haven't, you need to go do it. What is, skip Joey's questions, what is Tricezilla?
Tricezilla is a mini trike that is, I call it Tricezilla because it's going to be bigger than your average mini bike, or even mini trike, because it's got an entire custom frame that's being fabricated here in the shop, and it's not going to have just a little 6.5 horse motor on it. It's actually going to have the Predator 670cc V twin motor from Harbor Freight on it, and it'll have of course 2 wheels in the back, but the entire frame is going to be more or less the masterpiece for Mill Creek Fab Shop. Once I get that one done, though, that's when I'm going to start pulling stuff out of semi-trailers, and but first I'm going to get the square body took care of, as far as rockers, cab corners, and stuff like that.
You gonna do that over the whole winter? Or
The
think you'll have it done by then?
Trikezilla
the
will
square body.
Well, the square body, if I get time before winter gets here, I'm going to take the cab apart, get it off the frame and onto a cart so I can move it in and out of here easy. I don't have big facilities like some of these other guys. But Trikezilla is going to be the main focus over the winter, because I want to have that thing completely fabbed and ready to go into powder coat by at least January, February at the latest. And this way, when I get it back, I can spend part of the spring putting it together and actually take it to some bike shows and car shows, just cruise it around and show it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was going to say, we were talking about the Nintendo earlier, every dollar that somebody puts in Super Chat or Super Sticker, any of that, that's going to go towards a Nintendo for a drawing. So have at it. I know Half-Ass said he was pretty interested in that thing, but anyway, so I guess we'll keep running on these questions I've got a bunch written down. We probably won't go over all of them, but
I saw that whole freaking sheet full plus.
Yeah, well,
writing, so you better get after it.
I keep, I keep points in case I want to jump on them.
Yeah, that was like font 48. So
right.
Yeah.
What's your goals on YouTube, Joey? We'll start with you this time.
My goal?
Yeah, what's your goals for YouTube altogether?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm like everybody else. If I could make a little bit of money on it, that's great. But my main goal is to just do what I love to do as far as fabrication and inspire people. That's pretty much it.
I can't compete with that. I'm just trying to stay out of prison.
Just trying to stay out of prison? That's your goal?
Well, that too. And Bill, I'm not polishing.
You got one arm. You're not going to do anything damn in prison. So
he might do pretty good.
That definitely better be your goal.
Yeah, I don't want to go to prison.
Not again.
Yeah, not again. I had to chew my arm off to get out of there last time. But I chewed it off to beat other people with it.
Oh, that's what happened to your arm. Okay.
Yeah. But Bill Cameron, I'm not polishing your Honda. Just come and get it out of my building. Sheesh. You bought that thing like 10 years ago and it's still here.
You said you didn't have any room in here. You're storing other people's Hondas?
Well, I bought it as a project, but then decided to let it go. It's one of those.
The best 2 days of owning a Honda are the day you buy it and the day you sell it.
Yeah. Actually, this is a really nice one.
Whoa.
It's
a really nice Honda. Is it a
it's
CRX?
No, it's a motorcycle Honda.
Oh, a Goldwing, clearly.
1977 Honda CB750 automatic. The 750 automatic. I bought it because of the automatic, but
so
I've got another one.
750A?
Yeah, the A, of course, would be for automatic. Yeah.
See, that's how much I know about motorcycles.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. One of them's more or less a family thing. It's been in the family since it was new. The other one that he bought a few months ago is one that I picked up down in Akron, Ohio.
Well, we got a few people in chat that I know that are big into motorcycles. You got 113 cycles and you got straight line cycles. Both of them are big into motorcycles. So, and then I know Half-Fast did a video on a motorcycle too, on an old Honda. So, I don't know how the videos do online, but I think motorcycles could be a thing too. So
Yeah.
I know you're building the trike and all that, but
Yeah, well, Ralphie's Customs, he's over, I believe, in England. He builds some of the trickiest bikes, and all the parts that he uses on these bikes, he custom builds them right there in his shop on his channel. It's just amazing watching this guy. He's got his mill and his lace and all the cool tools to make all this stuff with, and he never orders wheel spacers when you put your shaft through, you know, to hold the wheel on. He just makes his own right there on the lathe and machines this stuff all out and makes it perfect. I mean, he just does beautiful work, and he works on 2-wheel bikes and trikes.
I wish I was talented enough to do all that stuff. I guess if I, had all the equipment, maybe I could figure it out. But how much money would I waste trying to figure it out?
Right. Yeah, which I have a lathe. It's just not here yet. So, no. I will trade you the lathe for your mill, Bill. I'm not selling it.
Well, I guess the same question to you, Mortske. I know you said to stay out of jail, but is there anything else that or you have goals of doing YouTube?
I don't set goals because it just end up being disappointed.
So you're just out there to have fun, huh?
Yeah, like I said, we're just doing it to, if we can put a smile on somebody's face, and if we can just keep the lights on around here, that's all that matters.
So do you have any, and I guess this question will go to you, but do you have any future projects or anything that you're just real excited about that you haven't done before?
Man.
Or something you want to do that you haven't been able to do yet?
I really want to get into the fabrication and the project stuff, but we're trying to figure out a way to work it in, and we'll do some poking around, see what we can come up with. But
you have a pretty good following now. I bet you could try, a week or two of it, and I bet you'd be surprised how many people would watch it.
Yeah, but it's just, the amount of time
how to make it entertaining.
Yeah, well, that, and I mean, anytime you guys make something, you're like, I'm gonna make a bracket for, whatever, a shift linkage. You're like, yeah, that'll take, I should be able to have that done by supper time. Well, next thing you know, you're 3 days in. Nobody's going to watch, a video of you making a bracket that took you 3 days to do. So,
well,
yeah.
And not to throw you off, but see that red thing on my table there? I'm moving the camera around.
Yep.
That is a frame jig for motorcycle frames and stuff. I fabricated that entire thing right here in the shop. And when you set it up, it's got these leveling legs on it that you use a 9/16 wrench on, and you just get it perfectly squared up and leveled to the table and start building. It's a really nice.
Yeah, I actually built a frame jig for doing 2x3 rectangular tubing for building hot rods and stuff. And it's sitting outside just rusting away because I don't have room for it in here, and I can't do that stuff because it doesn't get videos or doesn't get views.
Right. Yeah, and this thing here, if I am not using it, I can pick it up. I got 2 hooks on the wall in the other building. I just hang it up there out of the way and use the table for something else.
That's what's nice about motorcycles is you can fit about 6 of them in the amount of space that it takes to put a square body long box in. So
yeah, my little shop is only 16 by 20, and I redid the entire thing this whole summer. All that white you see behind me is all new foam board. It's got fiberglass sheeting over it, and it's those these door companies that make overhead doors, and they put windows in them. Well, they have a laser machine that cuts out the square out of that foam board that has the insulation on it, and they pop that board out, replace it with a window, and then they stack those up and throw them away or sell them. And that's what I did this whole garage with.
I got a buddy who did a whole 30 by 40 building with those.
Well, they work because it could be 100 degrees outside and I can walk in here and it's 30 degrees cooler. So it's definitely working.
Yep, they're good stuff.
Yeah. And then the floors, I use that epoxy, a Rust-Oleum epoxy floor covering that you put paint on and put clear coat over that. Came out nice. Yeah.
Yeah, my floor is way too stained to put that stuff on. My floor is, if you are into cast iron pans, my floor is well seasoned.
Yeah. Well, this one.
Stains?
Don't tell Greta though. She don't need to know.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll call the cops. It'll be all right.
The cops. He's just across the street. We're good buddies. Don't worry about him.
Novitaz, it's holding up great. I like it. I actually swept the floor today. It was the easiest thing in the world to clean now because you don't have all that metal shavings and stuff going down in the concrete pours.
We were talking about that floor earlier, huh?
Yeah.
Is it pretty costly?
For the initial kit that comes with the paint chips that you sprinkle out all over it, I think it was 125, or no, it was 75 for a single car garage. And then for the clear coat to go over the epoxy clear was 125. And then,
but it sure
makes
you got to buy a lot easier to clean up though.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that stuff. Then you got to buy your brushes and your big thick rollers because you don't want to use cheap ones. Pretty much all that stuff you got to buy. And then you definitely want to degrease it. So you want to get the best degreaser that you can get, which mine had a lot of grease and oil and stuff on it. And I forget the name of that stuff I used, but it brought everything right out of the floor and didn't cause me any problems when I put the epoxy over it.
Well, I know 113 Cycles. I know he just had a new shop built and he put that stuff down on the floor too.
Yeah. Well, actually, I remember now, after I got done degreasing, I put a coat of I can't remember the name of it now, but it's shit. Anyway, it's for concrete, and it was put like a white coat over top of the concrete, and then I put the epoxy over that.
Some kind of primer or something, a sealer?
Yeah, it was a primer type thing that you would put like on your walls before you'd actually put paint. What is that stuff called?
Primer. I don't know. Beyond me.
Yeah.
It's my bad.
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
What about you, man? What you got for future projects or what you would want to do, Joey?
Oh. Well, like I said, the Trikezilla and then the square body, depending on how far along Arco is at Outlaw Edge, we're planning on maybe doing some video collabs on the 59 Impala. But if we don't get to do that right away, the 36 Chevy that's out back, or the Volkswagen van, one of those two probably.
All right. Dumb Broke, I'm kind of building a ride right now. The video should be not too crazy. Uh-oh. Let me click on that real quick. That's funny. I appreciate that.
I got to get my name in the drawing.
There you go. Well, that's 25.
He had me at NES. I was like, he's not talking about video games on a car channel, is he?
Well, if you go to it to tie it to the car channel, it's going to have a racing game come with it too. But
best racing game ever for NES? Days of Thunder. You guys remember that movie?
I didn't see that when I was looking at racing games. I would have got that. Yeah, I seen that movie.
I don't even have an NES, but I have that game.
Oh, well, the NES would be perfect for you, huh?
And what kind of gaming system is it?
It's a regular Nintendo or a Nintendo Entertainment System NES. Just the first one.
Okay.
But Straight Line Cycles, if you go to his channel, he's the one building it for the channel for us, or whatever. And he's already built one. So it's going to be a duplicate. It's a little different. He's doing some different upgrades to it, but you'll see how it goes.
Okay. 113 cycles. If you go to my channel right now, and I think there's a search on there, you can type in, like if you're looking for a certain video, you can type in Tricezilla, and there's tons of freaking video up there already about this build. It just got put way back on the burner. As soon as spring got here, I emptied this entire shop and spent the entire summer renovating the whole thing. So nothing's been done to it until just recently.
Who was the Ivan Stewart off-road? That was a pretty stellar game too. And Excite Bike.
I remember Excite Bike. I don't remember like Paperboy and stuff like that.
I don't know if Ivan Stewart,
boy.
that might have been just like a stand-up arcade.
And speaking of Excite Bike, there's Coastal right there saying that he'd play it.
Is that Canadian? Because that's like 40 cents. Like it's going to cost you more to get it than it is.
You're welcome.
Do they even have Nintendos up in Kanakistan?
What they call them in Japan? They call family entertainment centers or something.
Yeah, they got to go over to the neighbors and play it together. But whatever.
Yeah, that's a good question, Monster Rust, for Mortske.
How can lame little channels go? My biggest thing is if you can't watch, if you don't enjoy watching yourself, nobody else is going to want to watch it either. Like make stuff that like so there's two things that people come to YouTube for, entertainment or education, whether it's how do I put a window motor in my 2004 Acura?
Yeah, YouTube University for sure.
Or all of us do it. We're all like, how do I get this C-clip out of this 10-bolt Chevy axle? How do we get it out?
Well, and you may know how to do it, but somebody on YouTube may know how to do it quicker or easier. So I watch them all the time. I do.
Right. And then, I take it as guys watch me for, I try to dabble in a little bit of both. I'm probably not, a professor by any means, but, some guys pick some stuff up. But, they're there for the entertainment. The entertainment, so this guy just took this garbage out of the weeds.
I was going to say, I know how the internet is, and I'm sure you're going to get somebody in the comments telling you they could do it better, or you're not doing it right, or whatever. But
yeah, as they're sitting in their mom's basement typing away on their computer, like, do it. You pull out a camera and figure this out.
Yeah, let's see you do the video.
Have at it, man. There's plenty of room for all of us.
Yeah, I get a lot of questions about that Schwinn OCC chopper bicycle that I motorized. Somebody just mentioned they have something that's got a motor on it, but I get a lot of questions about that bike. Well, how did you mount that engine on there without chopping up the frame? And well, you got to buy the stuff for it, but because they do make engine plates that will mount right to the frame without chopping anything up or losing your ability to pedal the bicycle. But that was a lot of fun. My son and I did that one.
Joey gets a lot of questions about his singing chicken.
I do. Mortske, have you ever met Guido?
See, Mortske gets questions about his dog, and you get questions about singing chicken.
I know. Let me go get him. Hang on.
Oh, boy. Got the star of the show coming.
Can't you just call him? Just be like,
right?
How do you call a chicken? And you're like,
I don't know.
I suppose he can't do that. Oh, no, he can't. He's got a nugget. No one's trying to be mean.
Right. Joey wouldn't care.
Was you just making fun of a one-armed guy?
No.
Because Guido will peck your eyes out. There, you guys happy? You got to see my cock. Because he is a rooster.
Oh boy,
things escalated.
It usually does.
On the internet.
Yeah.
Boy, comments started going in real quick again.
Yeah, they just enjoy looking at my my chicken. Anyway,
What happened to the mouth, Joey?
I put him over there. Oh, somebody asked that.
Oh yeah, Coastal. We know about your dog. He's always farting on camera.
Yeah, there's more money for the.
If you guys haven't checked out Coastal, there's another good channel. All these channels in the chat. You know, go support each other and check each other out. If you like automotive content, there's some good
I'm
stuff.
glad you put
out
it that way and didn't say that they were all good channels because a lot of them are.
No, they can't be, right?
Go support them anyway.
Well, if you like them, support them. If not, tell them how they can get better. How about that? Is that
Yeah.
Dang it, boys. I appreciate it.
I don't know why you didn't say the NES thing a long time ago. You know?
I should have, I guess. I didn't know everybody would be that interested in NES. Dang it, Bobby.
Yeah. Every time that chicken makes that noise, you know why it makes that noise? Because he's choking it.
Oh, shit.
That is right. I'm squeezing his stomach.
Yeah.
See,
No
watch.
need for explanation.
Watch.
No.
I ain't even near his neck when I do it.
You don't have to show us how it's done. There's plenty of videos out there on
Listen, YouTube is a how-to community.
Well, it is. But not only that anymore.
But
it used to
YouTube is
be,
also a hands-off community.
for sure.
Is that a one-hand joke?
I guess it could be. Right?
Yeah. I'll give you a hand on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coastal, it's so what we'll do is every dollar that's donated, we'll put it towards one entry to the NES. And once it's completed, I know Straight Lines is working on it right now. Then we'll show pictures and everything of it, and we'll close it out. I'd say by probably December 1st, it'll be completed and to the person, whoever's name gets drawn out of each entry they got. So,
and if it never gets finished, it's going to be free.
That's right.
Or Weedo or whatever his name's fund.
That's right. Free the chicken.
Free the chicken.
No, it'll get finished.
Eat more beef.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he said the other night on live to eat more turkey. Yeah.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Oh. It is coming up on Thanksgiving.
Coastal wants you to go up to a show at Sobering on the 25th. Sobering has a pretty good channel too.
I think I don't know what the deal is with the border.
I don't know if it's open or closed. I mean, I keep hearing both. So I heard it.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it's different if you fly across versus if you drive across, and it's different if you're going this way versus that way. I don't know.
Do you have more questions?
I sure. Not too many more.
Start with him because I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I know what he was getting to.
He's going to go shake hand with the champs.
Gosh, gaming videos are super. They are. So I guess Coastal said if you get the Nintendo, you'd start a gaming channel for the NES. People would probably watch that.
Duff and I, we'd play Duck Hunt together.
Right? Yeah, he would probably. Your dog would probably love that.
He's more of a upland game dog, but he'd chase a duck if need be. Just hammered down telling me going to Alaska. Kind of like you guys shipping beer down here.
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, it's perfume. Yeah.
I wonder if that'll work the other way.
All that chicken talk and he got excited. That's probably what it is.
Just tell me that's going the other way.
4.5 years old.
Ah. What kind of dog? I know it's some kind of bird dog, right?
Brittany Spaniel.
All right.
Britney Spears? What do you think, Duff? Britney Spears?
No, not an English setter.
You say
All
hi.
right.
Say it.
Well, I guess I will ask you the next question. Joey can answer when he gets back. You got any advice? I know you already gave some for YouTubers, for smaller YouTubers. And do you have any advice on people trying to get their project done?
Oh, man. So, if you're starting a channel, like, just don't go buy a bunch of equipment. Use your phone, shoot a video, get it out there. Just get it rolling. Don't worry about it being perfect. Just make every video better. Just get a video out there and get started and roll with it, tell your friends about it. And ask your friends for feedback, you know, and you don't want your friends who are like, oh, you're doing great. No, you get some critiques out there telling you
actual feedback.
Yeah, like, that's boring. There's a cricket chirping in the background. We're sitting hearing your dog panting by the microphone. Your sound quality sucks. Your lighting sucks. Whatever, you know, just get some.
Yeah, something you can improve on.
Don't spend any money. Don't, like, there's free editing software. There, you know, use your iPhone, your Android, whatever you got. There's a ton of guys like Whistling Diesel. That guy was making way more money than any of us will ever think about. And,
crazy amounts of money, yeah.
And those guys are shooting those with iPhones. A lot of that's shot with iPhones, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, now he has like drones and stuff like that, but I think his main content he does with iPhone, of course.
Yeah, right. But, you know, start small.
For sure.
And then what was the other question?
Just if you got, you know, somebody wanting to finish their project or how to stay on task or whatever, you know.
Yeah, like my biggest thing, and my biggest thing for a long time is like, I'm here every night, and every Saturday, Sunday morning, every day off. Like, just do something every day, whether it's checking tire pressure, whether it's, you know, polishing beauty rings, whether it's replacing that door handle. I mean, just, it's the little things. Like, don't overwhelm yourself with, I'm going to LS swap this thing and be disappointed that you didn't get it done in the weekend. Be like, I'm going to get the old engine out. I'm going to pressure wash the engine bay. I'm going to, you know, just little things. And then the other thing is like it's a head game, like moving stuff around the shop. Like I get sick of a pickup just sitting here. Like if it sits here for a week or 3 or 5 or 10 days, like pick the thing up, take it outside, sweep the floor, readjust yourself, and then like spin the pickup around the other way, move it to the other side of the shop. You know, just because when people come in and they're like, oh, you're still working on that. Like my buddies will come in and like, oh, hey, you're getting a bunch done on that. No, I just spun it to the other side of the shop. And now instead of the tailpipe or the rear end, we're working on the front end. Like just because you look at it's all in your head. Like to me,
sure,
if you're looking at the same thing all day, every day, the same thing's going to happen, which clearly has been nothing. So like, you know, like
at least you could see some kind of progress.
Yeah, mix stuff up, and like I said, just it's those small wins. It's like I said, it's the mirror, it's getting that tailpipe on, it's polishing that bumper, it's putting a new carpet in, and the other thing is don't bite off more than you can chew. Like, you know, I got this pickup and it needs rocker panels and cab corners and floor supports and all that. Like, get it running, get it driving. Get the horn working, get the lights working, make the seat so you can tolerate. Get it to where you fall in love with this thing. Don't drag it home and the first thing you do is just blow it all apart thinking you're going to restore it, you know, full tilt.
Frame up.
Like, get it running, driving, and then do one little thing at a time. And the best thing to do, honestly, if you want to restore something, find the one you want and just buy it because you're money ahead. Unless it's your grandpa's vehicle or your first vehicle or it's some crazy numbers matching carburetor, 4-speed, dual quad, Hemi 70 CUDA factory air, B5 blue, white vinyl top, bucket seat car, just buy one. If you want a 70 Chevelle, that Chevelle, you're like $35,000, I ain't got that. Guess what? That guy's losing his behind on it unless he's had it forever.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know about the bike world. Well, I know on the bike world, like when the choppers were the big craze like 15 years ago, you guys are paying $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 for those bikes. How much can you buy that bike for today?
Yeah, depending on which one it is, but not, you know, even the best one's not close to that. So
yeah, you could buy like nice choppers for like $5, $6, $8 grand. I mean, you could buy like, you know, engines that used to cost $12 grand, like 110 cubic inch, whatever. You can buy that whole bike, ride home for $6,000, $8,000, you know, because I mean, not to say it was a fad, but like,
I don't know if the car, I don't know if the car world's going to be the same way. I mean,
no, the car world is definitely not.
I was going to say it's been pretty steady about increasing. I got this year it did jump up, like especially like OBS Chevys and stuff like that.
It's insane. And then, you know, like so you got a $500 square body and there's a $2,000 square body next to it. Buy the $2,000 one because buy the best vehicle you can absolutely afford, because if you think you're saving money by like, oh yeah, I can slam bedsides on that. Slamming bedsides,
More work, more time,
unless,
more money.
Unless you're a metal fabricator,
Right?
or a body guy.
Yep.
I mean, even for me to slam bedsides on that, that's a month's worth of dicking around by the time you get everything out, get it sanded up, and then you still got to paint it. And if you're not set up to paint, that's big bucks. And it's like all of a sudden now that $15,000 square body with an LS already in it and air conditioning won't sound so bad compared to that $2,000 rust bucket you got sitting in your garage in a million pieces.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah,
That's pretty good advice.
You always want to buy smart when it comes to projects and things, because even for me, it's going to be hard because I got one arm, but I still will do it. Like changing out rockers has to be done on that square body, but the floor supports and the floor pans, they're perfect. So changing out a rocker and a little piece of a cab corner that's about the size of a silver dollar, no big deal. I can do that all day. But if it came to changing out complete floors and cabs, floor supports and all that stuff, I would pass that one up and go to the better one. That's the way I would do it because of my situation with one arm.
Right. Yeah. And your skill set, if you're the guy that's got the single stall garage with no equipment, go buy something that's running and driving, and if you don't like the wheels on it, start there. You can change that. You can upgrade the stereo. You can do whatever. But
yeah,
if you're working outside and in a climate like I am, you better buy something that runs and drives, because all winter here you're just going to be.
Yeah, and the square body now, I mean, it's a running, driving, everyday vehicle if you wanted to use it for that. The suspension on this thing has been completely overhauled and redone before I got it, and it's originally from Georgia, so it's not from the salt belt of Ohio, and ate up with rust. Somebody said something? Joey can't afford to pay an arm and a leg for anything.
Yeah, he gets the 5-finger discount.
That's right. And I do. I really do. I go to a store. If I see a shirt I like and it's got long sleeves, I will literally have them call the manager over and say, hey, can I get a discount? Because that material I will never use.
What about buying gloves?
That's the other thing.
You got a metric.
I will get gloves.
Left-handed gloves.
I get gloves half off. I don't have any left-handed gloves because I pull pranks on people and I box them up and ship them to their shop. And then they're doing a mail call on their channel and they open it up and all it is a left-hand glove.
Wow. You should send some to My Legacy Garage. He just popped up in the chat here.
You should
Anybody
send
in the
some to me,
chat,
because left-handed gloves are the ones I wear out every time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Anybody in the chat, everybody, if you have stuff to send, anything, even junk or something, send it to My Legacy Garage. He was saying he didn't get that many packages, so I sent him a bunch of junk. I sent him a DVD collection of all the what's them damn movies?
Debbie Does Dallas?
No, it was something stupid. Gosh. Oh,
Big Daddy Gay Porn?
No, we was talking about the other day, Joey. Come on.
Big Daddy
Smokey and the
Bandit.
Bandits.
That's what you guys are talking about.
Smokey and the Bandit. So they made 7 movies.
You kept the good one.
I kept the first one and sent them the 6 of the others.
That was wrong.
Well, come on. He got
that
something.
Is a
Nobody
sin.
sends him anything.
That is a sin. You should not do those things.
Well, I thought it was fun.
Because I would do that. You shouldn't do that.
Oh, well. But yeah, if you got something crazy to send like that, send it to him. He'll love it.
Yeah.
And I guess if you got left-hand gloves, send them over to Mortske here. It's the ones he wears out. So.
Yeah. And then that lady that's in the chat asked me if I washed my hand when I went to
Julie, yeah.
I did. I did wash my hand. Yeah. So there. Now what?
Good stuff.
Any more smart aleck remarks?
I'm sure there is plenty. Destroyer, how's it going?
Hey.
Yeah. But the other movies are junk, so go ahead and watch them, Legacy, and especially like the 6th and 7th one. They're so bad. They should have never made them movies. Did you know the fourth through the seventh, right? The terrible movies. The fourth through the seventh ones, they use a Dodge.
Omni?
No, the damn Stealth. Dodge Stealth.
Where's the chicken? Where's the chicken?
Oh boy!
Get him! Where's the squirrel? Get him! Over there. Come get him. Where's the bird? You can hear it. Where's the bird? Get him! Get him! Bird.
Oh, here.
Bird duff.
There's your answer from Julie.
Get the chicken. That's the best way to start a YouTube channel. Just get a dog with a personality.
So Julie is your wife?
No.
Oh, I got your all's dog going too. I see. Yeah. You were awful quick for what? What'd she say? For a squirt and a one-handed man. Listen, I've been doing this for over 24 years. I know what the hell I'm doing.
Legacy said he'll take any Chevy starters you haven't smoked already.
Huh?
I haven't smoked any starters recently. We're good.
Let's see.
I need a way to get rid of crickets if anybody's got any solutions for that.
Frogs.
Frogs. You got frogs. No, half answers, not 6 more. Yeah, there's 6 more. I'm sorry. Most people only knew about the first 2. There you go.
Can you name them all?
No, I sure can't. 1 through 7. That's they're all junk besides the first one. That was the point of sending it to them, I guess.
Okay, Julie. So what was the question? Because I was out tinkling.
Oh,
Well, you guys got this. I'll be back.
okay. Advice on projects or YouTube. Do you have any advice for people? I know your channel isn't as big as Mortski's, but it's a pretty big channel. You're doing really well.
Just make quality, good videos like Mortske was saying that people are going to want to watch. You may want to do some little comedy skits here and there. People like that stuff. Sometimes a video of no talking at all is good. I've got some of those, which is hard for some people to understand. Oh my God, is there something wrong with Joey? He's not talking in the video, but it's just the way I chose to do it. And get out there and share your content through different social medias. Facebook is a big platform of all those Facebook groups. Let's say you're doing wood furniture restoration. There's groups galore for that on Facebook that you could join those, and they will allow you to share your videos, which is going to net in more subscribers and views. So yeah, I'm not the first one-handed man I met. Well, that kind of makes me sad. I was hoping I'd be the first.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Thought there were 3. There were 3 main movies, Half-Assed or Daring or whatever, but the other ones were like made for TV movies. They're all junk. The first one is the only good one. I just thought it was funny to send them some junk, so I think I sent them that, and I sent them a Haynes manual for like a 88 Plymouth Voyager van and something. I forgot. He had to go see it on his whatever I had laying around junk. I just sent it to him. So
I'm not sure who Julie is yet. I'm sure if she's on Instagram, she'll be slamming my inbox. How do you button your pants? How do you get your socks on? How do you shave your face? How do you keep your head so shiny?
You're not the first one she's met. She didn't ask none of them questions.
She hasn't asked them yet.
All right, I think I'm finally caught up with the chat. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. 113's your wife. I got you.
All right. Well, I know Mortske said he didn't have a lot of time, I bet, with the whole job and the YouTube channel going, so we won't hold you too long, but you got any shout outs or final messages you want to kind of put out there?
Nope.
If you're subscribed to Robert, go unsubscribe.
Yes. Whine and ask Robert.
I can concur with that.
I'm pretty sure he's just made, like, what's he up to? Like 3,000?
Like 32 now or something.
Yeah, I think he's created just 2,894 other accounts. So
bot accounts.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
like,
say
all these
if
girls want to talk to me on Instagram. Sure they do.
Mm-hmm.
every
Just
one
like
of
those
them.
girls that call you and want to get you to buy your extended warranty.
Well, all those girls on Instagram wanting to talk to you is actually Robert in disguise. Yeah. As he is a cross-dresser, I've been told.
Only on Sundays.
Oh. Well, his wife said 3 times a week, so I just...
Has anybody ever seen her? I don't think she's a real person either.
She was singing the other day on his video. Going to the dump. She was singing. No, she was singing.
Oh.
Let me tell you.
Radio in the background.
She could do so much better on her own with singing than with Robert. I was like, man.
Or just in general, she could do better on her own.
Damn it. Robert, they're hard on you, buddy.
Yeah.
He's probably saying something like, yeah, you guys all just want my motor home.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to kind of hang out and just BS a little while and kind of open it up for some more people like Robert and stuff to jump on. Mortske, if you want to hang around, all for it. I know you said you had a kind of a time you wanted to keep it down to, but show's open, man. So,
do I get the invitation to leave?
If you want to leave, you can leave as well.
Or is that just for Mortske?
Well, I just know he was busy. I know
Dude, you're getting paid for this. I'm not. So
I know you don't do shit. So.
Yeah. I got to keep the lights on here somehow. Got to feed Duff.
I'm going to stay in here, but I'm going to mute my mic for a minute.
All right.
Because I need to go get something to drink. I'm getting thirsty, and JJ Perry wants out for a little bit. So, and it's almost past my bedtime. I need to take my crazy meds. Yeah.
They're not working.
Well, I haven't taken any in 3 hours. So.
Dang, that's a lot of pills. That's like 44 in a day. You ever had Bobby Succotash from Half-Ass Garage on here? You got to get that guy on here.
Actually, I have. Oh, gosh. Darren, when was you? I think it was April or May. He was on here. He was supposed to be on here with another gentleman, but he didn't show up. So it was just him and I. But it was a good show. It's a great show. He's a funny guy. We didn't have Bob Succotash or whatever. We just had Darren.
Oh, you gotta get Bobby. That guy.
Hey, sounds good to me.
How to run a lathe.
We could do that again.
Good night.
Have
Bill.
him on and have his character.
Yeah. I said that wrong about my medication. I meant to say I should have taken them 3 hours ago for the night is what I should have said.
Oh, instead of every 3 hours?
Right. That was the way you guys took it, and that's not what I meant.
If you snort them, they kick in faster, allegedly.
I have tried that. I have tried that, yeah. He'll do it.
Hey, half-ass said he'll do it with you sometime, Mortske.
What are you talking about there, Half-Ass Garage? We know
How
you
about
just
doing the show. He's already been on the show before.
I thought he was getting kinky there.
You just settle down. What is this? Oh, god dang! I got some hubcaps, strapped up in the back of the motorhome. You boarded up the windows. Why are you doing that? Plywood is literally more expensive than the actual windows, Robert.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Look at all the plywood you got over the windows behind you.
That ain't plywood. That's a door.
Good night.
That's hardwood right there.
Good night, my legacy garage.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late up there where he is, huh?
Yeah.
Maryland or whatever.
Darts are in full effect. You getting the second hand up there?
The what?
Excuse me.
Cletus, you getting the second hand smoke from all these guys?
All the BS, yeah.
No, from all the darts these guys are ripping around here.
Oh shit!
I was gonna say this is
I
a
thought you
family
meant from
friendly
all the
channel.
smoke
You
they're
gotta drop
blowing.
a shit bomb. Hey Robert, what's that box to your left there? What are you keeping there?
This?
Yeah.
Keys.
Keys
in
to all his
there.
junk.
Oh dang!
You know, like all my junk.
You should sell some stuff.
I want to
did
say
sell some
something.
stuff.
Hold on.
I want to say something. My final word for tonight is please go to my channel and subscribe. Go to my Instagram and follow and block Robert's Garage on YouTube and Instagram. That's the best advice I can give you concerning social media at this time.
Hugs not drugs, kids.
That's not very nice, Joey.
He would say it about me, so I just figured I'd
Turtles,
get
I
him.
can't buy any more junk. I'm out of room. Mortske, he's got like 90, probably get 99 more over there.
Is it just me, or does it look like he coughed the Rona right onto his camera? Like, what are you filming with over there?
It's his dial-up
Me?
internet problem.
It's
I'm using your internet.
AOL.
He's an AOL dial-up internet.
You should take your thumb and give her a little.
Use some.
Or are you like Sasquatch?
Now it's worse.
You're
Now
just
there's oil
blurry in real life.
He smeared all that cigarette stains around.
Oh,
There,
Shit!
is
Now
that
we can
better
see
for
him
you?
better. God, that just made it worse.
I
'Cause now we
don't
can
know.
actually-
He's like Peg from Zip Ties and Bias Supplies. He doesn't really have a face, does he?
No, he's just all face and neck, really.
He doesn't even have much of a face. It just goes right.
This
Who are
is
you?
a
Who are
family
you
channel, so I
sponsored
can't
by
say
today
what
on
I
your
want.
shirt, there, Robert?
What's that?
Who are you sponsored by today on your shirt?
Andy Turlo. You want me to do a?
No, we don't want you to do a. Now he's white.
You see it there?
Yeah.
You
Who's
look better from
Turlo's?
that direction. It makes my leg tense up. Want to kick you though. Sorry.
Who's Turlo's
Yeah,
Garage?
yeah.
I ain't never heard of him. I ain't never heard of
Wow.
him. Who is it?
It's a nice guy out in Washington, but he lives in that area where people can get shot. So
Oh, he's Barack Obama's stepson.
All right, Roy. Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
dang. Everybody's hard on you. Stealing
I don't
in there from
mind.
your neighbor, Robert.
I don't.
Uh-oh, he's broke up.
Who's
You don't mind. Y'all gonna hurt it. Y'all gonna hurt Robert's feelings.
Well,
I
before
don't have any.
Mortske leaves, I want to show off my bow tie that I'm making. So hold on.
Well, hurry up.
How the hell did Robert get in here?
He clicked on the link.
No, I have.
Bobby Succotash, go
way
click
in.
on the link. I want
Yeah,
to talk
come
to you.
on,
I don't
half-ass,
wanna
let's
talk-
do
I
it.
don't talk to Robert. I'm gonna kick Robert out of here.
No, you can't kick me out.
I bet Cletus with stuff could.
I bet you he wouldn't.
I bet you I could throw $20 at him and he would.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, he's thinking about it.
Robert's glitching. Yeah. Come on, half-ass. Let's get it.
All right.
Yeah, Bobby, get in here.
Come on, Turlo.
Turlos, you can join it. You're paid for a sponsorship.
Chevrolet. Hey, you spelled it wrong.
Did not.
Whoever you stole the file from on the interweb spelt it wrong, if anybody.
That's right.
No, that file wasn't stolen. These are the little magnets that I use to hold metal down. It's about the size of a dime. That's it.
Oh, the ones you were saying the other day where you couldn't move it or hardly move it
Yeah.
off the table.
I couldn't hardly move it off the table just now, but look how small that is. I got 10 of those on the back of this bow tie, and that's what holds it down to my little welding table.
Yeah.
So works out good. Perfect for the one arm feller.
There's your link, Turlo. Oh, who we got now? Dudes.
Hey,
Can't see shit in your screen either.
He's driving.
doing some driving.
He's doing Uber things right now.
He's Ubering. Ubering live.
Why is that lady screaming in the back? Does she not want to be there, or is she scared that you're driving with your phone up?
Dudes with wrenches. Oh, that guy. He runs over barbecue grills when he's, doing burnouts.
Joey,
Yeah.
113 wants to know about your magnets. So if you want to send them some info on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if
Are
you
you
have
on Are you on my Instagram? If you are, I'll send you the link where I bought them at. Those things are perfect. I love them.
I'm pretty sure he is on your Instagram.
Yeah, I think
Should
he
I?
is.
Should I?
Yeah, he says
Okay. All right. I'll send you the link to that later when I'm not on here.
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah, I think dude's wrenches fell out there. So
He's back.
Hey.
Oh, now he's gone.
Can you hear me now?
we can hear
Yeah,
you.
I hear you.
No.
Wait, the screen's
Can you hear
Yeah.
Robert? I can't hear Robert.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. Anyways,
Because
maybe
it's
I
like
should.
his lips are moving, but I don't see him.
I'm gonna have someone come in here and then.
He's
tell you
over there
all.
like. I bet he's not even wearing pants. That weirdo.
Uh-oh.
Look at him over there. What is it? He's just about tipped over in his chair.
I'm not wearing pants.
Don't stand up, Joey.
Oh, but he's got white socks and black shoes, so this guy's ready to party.
That's right.
You hear what that zip tie is? Here you're saying this now. You didn't hear that?
You're gonna
I
enjoy
heard it.
prison, aren't you?
Morski, what you got crawling on your camera there? Is that a wasp?
It's a
What's
giant
that?
fly.
Ah,
Got him.
Good job. Because that's weird how you did that, because one just literally fell on my desk.
when you flicked it, it flew over there.
Yeah. See, he good. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Right.
You got Robert back there. How'd that happen?
All right, guys.
I like to harass Joey. I don't like to be harassed. Now I'm kind of getting hurt over here. But,
Really?
after listening to Cletus whining for days and days about his 1,000 subs, please help me. So,
He did do
what
a
are you
lot of
working
that.
on? Do you work on anything, or you just walk around and mumble?
I was working on an Impala the other day. I just slapped.
The other day.
He washed his rust bucket the other day with Brillo pads.
We got cops are on here. Look, it's cops.
He's
Bad
doing
boy.
Uber Eats too.
So we're about to get out of the car right here. We got a white male suspect. We're here on a domestic dispute.
He's at Robert's house.
I'm going to go ahead and throw
There
my
ain't no
sunglasses
domestic
on real
over
quick,
here.
and we're going to go out there and whoop some.
Yeah, I can hear him now saying, "Dispatch, what do we do if it's a one-arm guy? How do we handcuff them?"
We're going to handcuff him to his ankles.
We're gonna.
That's funny.
So what's up, Turlo?
Nothing. I saw you jump on.
Cool.
I got.
You just-
I'm supposed to be taking my daughter out for more driving lessons now. I don't.
You probably shouldn't have had
I'm
those
just
4
waiting.
beers beforehand.
Yeah. Maybe.
That's all right,
okay,
dude.
We'll wake her up.
I was gonna be a nice guy and let you, purchase that square body, but you're kind of being something
Are you
else.
buying fake square? Like, are you staging cars out in the weeds or what?
Yes,
You're
he
gonna
is.
sell that car, Robert.
He got busted.
I bought that. That thing was in wing. I'm not going to drive over 100 miles to stage a stupid square body in the weeds.
He
why'd
parked
you
it
do it?
there during last hay billing season, and
Forgot about it.
yeah, purposely so he could go back and do his staged
Yeah, like
video.
who parks a square body with torque thrusts on it?
Right.
And
Oh,
current
the
license
guy I
plate.
bought it from. He built the engine, and then he never even started it. It's
He parked
My
just,
it there
dog
that-
is literally calling you bluff on that.
He parked it there that morning.
I hear him.
Robert
Yes.
can come buy it.
no. It's been there about a year and a half.
Oh, look at this guy. You ever see this guy come in? Just bite him in the gnat sack.
There's dudes again. Are you all right now?
Was that the
dude?
guy in your back seat?
Is that
All right.
What are you in the witness protection program there?
Yeah, it's
Nice.
I had to go find a dark alley to sit in. Calm down.
Don't you have any dome lights in
where is
that car?
Turlo's garage is at that it's daylight? Are you in like New Zealand or what?
he's over in
I'm in
Iowa.
Washington.
Washington.
Oh, he does
What time is
talk.
it?
I thought he just sat there and smiled the whole time.
Did those cars there in Washington not come with dome lights that you could turn on?
He's
No,
not in
This one's
Washington.
broke.
Oh,
He's in Iowa.
Dudes
Oh.
is in Iowa, yeah.
But he's got some sweet 6x9s in the back.
That's right. Well,
Those
they're
are
really
covered.
5x7s,
There ain't no
but they got the
speakers
6x9
back.
No,
covers.
they're just covers.
and in the dark,
Two
it
more
looks like
payments and I get the speakers though.
it looks in the dark. It looks
Hey,
like
she's
somebody
got the
hitting.
factory AM in it. I don't think it's any good anyway.
I used to have those Pioneers, and they had those little lights that flashed across to the music on the bottom, back in the 90s.
And then the bank took them back.
No, that's
or what?
him.
In the dark, there sitting though, it looks like somebody beat him with an ugly stick. So,
He's at the Walmart parking lot collecting Wi-Fi.
oh,
Whatever.
He's probably
I'm just
part of
saying
the
all
deal
the time.
then.
Where's your sign at begging for
You're the
food
cheapest
and
car
money?
you can find.
Am I still here?
You're still
Yeah,
there.
you're still there.
You're still here.
Robert
Sure
has
will.
a
Iowa
can't
connection
hear
is garbage.
You're outside of
next
Robert's
question,
house?
Cletus?
Okay, Turlo.
No more
just,
questions.
just take a second and don't smile. Just try
Oh,
not
boy.
to smile. Try not. 1, 2. He's doing it.
Oh,
Really doing it. I bet he
he
can't
froze
hold
the
that
screen.
close. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Never mind. Keep smiling. You look like a serial killer when you don't.
oh no.
Good.
I thought he was gonna kill somebody.
I bet I can make him
Yeah.
smile. I bet I can make him laugh.
You gonna pull your chicken
Yeah.
back out?
Nope. My granny today accidentally caught her Snuggie on fire, but she's got a weak bladder, so she pissed herself out.
Oh, good one. Very funny.
Look at
Oh
her. He
no,
smiled.
no, dudes,
He
don't tell him
smiled.
that. Don't,
Hilarious.
y'all don't tell him that. That's shit, Joey. Don't let them lie
What?
to you. That's a terrible joke.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna give him a big head, and he's gonna keep telling
Terrible
jokes like that.
He's got.
Who?
I bet Robert's got a good. Robert, you got a good joke for us?
I ran out. I know you got a.
That's, he ran
How do,
out. That's
how
funny.
Do, how do billboards communicate?
That is a funny one.
They don't.
Sign language.
Oh,
See, Duff liked it.
oh, he likes anything you say.
Hmm.
And he likes Joey's chicken.
He likes Joey's chicken. Joey loves his chicken.
We'll
I
go
love
outside.
my chicken.
Let's go.
Huh?
Knock, knock. Who's there, clunkers?
Junker Clunker. He's gonna be like me, Robert. He's gonna be the next person whining until he hits 1,000 subs.
We can
You gonna
help
help
him
him
out. I mean, we can help him out, but
Yeah.
this time I'm charging.
Did you- I thought you was charging before.
Well, I never received a check yet.
Oh, it's in the mail, man.
It's in the mail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard that before.
Get a duff
Everybody wants a
cam.
Duff cam. Like, if you strapped a camera to that dog, it would just be either him laying around or him losing it out in the middle of nowhere, and me.
So
looking
somebody
for
just needs to
$400
send you
Or
that.
the camera would have all kinds of poop on it.
So somebody
Yeah.
needs to send you the just the camera, and you could do it then.
Right? Yeah. Somebody sends me a camera, I'll strap it to that dog. Not my problem with MIA. But I got a feeling. Oh, it's Bobby Succotash! God dang!
What the hell's happening, everybody?
Oh,
Bobby Succotash.
Well, since he's here, I got to go.
Oh, shit, of course.
No, you should stay. We'll just get Robert to leave.
I don't think we need Robert to leave.
I'm not
I think we
leaving.
lost Cletus. Yep.
He
Hell
bumped
yeah.
himself out.
Oh.
He couldn't handle it.
Bobby, what's it? You doing the milk crate challenge back there?
Milk crate challenge.
Did I
Oh.
stutter?
Stuffwithcleatus.
What are you talking about? I'm trying
There's
to
a
figure
milk
out you.
crate right
back
by
here.
your left arm. If it was
Oh,
a
this?
snake, you'd be dead.
Yeah. I forgot about it.
Dudes
Let's
went
go.
out.
So tomorrow I got to drive my truck like an hour. The seat isn't bolted in and I have no seatbelts in it. And it's
Why
got a
did
bad
you-
transmission.
Why
Why
is your connection
do you
sound
sound
soft?
so? You sound like you're choking or gurgling.
It's because he's got those silly things in his ears. Did you
better?
try turning it off and turning it back on again?
I should.
There you
Did
go.
you-
Now you sound. I mean, you don't sound good, but you sound better.
Did you try resetting your dial up?
Yeah, I'm running out of AOL CDs, so I got to
think
get
it's
some
because
more.
your girlfriend's ponytail that's getting in your hair. There, in your.
I know, right? This is my Rona hair. I haven't cut it since all that lockdown shit. So I was
You
just
gotta
like,
get
I'll
the
just move it
hamsters
through.
Huh.
What happened to that dude?
I think
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't know,
well, he's out.
your sound quality sucks half-assed. Fix
You
it.
scared him off.
All right, let me find it again. Let me fix it again.
These are
it
only
works good when you lean
$20.
forward.
$20 for one of these.
Robert, you
Robert.
still sound like crap, so we don't care.
What?
He's trying to sell shit, Robert. I don't want to buy that.
I'm not selling.
There we
them.
go.
You know,
All right.
you should know by now. I don't.
We know
really
you don't sell
anything.
shit, Robert. You're right.
Robert, don't sell nothing.
I was
This is
going to sell
true.
Mortske a square body, but you know he's. I don't know what the deal is. I want to quote
When
it
you
out,
gonna
though.
when you gonna sell me the El Camino? I'll come pick it up.
You
I
already got
told
me
you
the car.
2,000.
I need a second El Camino. My son wants one to drive.
I told you
He's 15 now.
$2,000. I said $2,000, and you can come and get it.
All right, I'll get with you.
Rick,
I'll
you're
come
good
up there.
money.
But
I-
all right,
I-
I'm gonna fly
I
up
drove
there,
by-
and I got to drive it back.
Okay,
You gotta help
do
me
the
work on it.
So I can't guarantee. There is only a taillight warranty on that. Baby.
No, that's fine. You just got to help me get it running, and I can get it from there.
Well,
What'd you say,
you're
Tom?
mechanically
Bring it up here. We'll
inclined?
get it running.
Oh, you
I
want
can
to bring
make
it
stuff
over to
run.
Mortke's? All right,
Yeah.
we can do that.
We'll do it.
I
We'll
can
go.
make
Take
stuff
it over
run.
there. We'll all get it running.
He's
I'll
only
drive it back.
he's only like, what are you, about 130 miles away?
I don't know where Kuwait is at, but you know, I
I'm
drove
not
by
in Kuwait.
Robert's place with an empty trailer. I was like, "Hey, you got anything to sell?" And he's like, "Nah,
Oh shit! He
ain't
didn't even
nothing
say
for
it. Junkie
sale.
Tahoe,
You ain't
huh?
got enough cash. You can't buy nothing from me."
Damn it!
I'm at the water park with the old lady just creeping on chicks. So don't waste your
Damn.
time.
Fucking
No, I'll
flipping
I'll
flags.
fly up there, Robert, and then we could drive over to Mortske with that on your trailer. We can get it running. I'll drive it all the way back to Arkansas.
Yeah, how is the Pollock International Airport there? Look at it. He's posing there. It's like he froze, but he didn't. He's just posing. He's that good. Like that's somebody screenshot that. That's his new profile pic. Yeah, there you go.
Baller.
Oh
That's
man, I told you, Darlene. You got to pay that internet bill. I'm talking to my friends online.
You'll see that shit on Grinder in like 2 hours.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it'd be
That's all we
farmers
had to do to
only.
get rid of him was just cut off.
Try to make him
have
sell
the
something.
neighbors turn off their Wi-Fi.
Well,
Grinder-
he'll have to
Grinder
use
one
that.
for gay people?
He'll have to
Grinder
use
like
that.
the gay one?
Yeah,
You'll have to
act
use
like
that.
you don't know half-assed.
He'll have to use that picture on farmers only. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, I got to check that out.
Farmers only.
Hell yeah.
It's
trailertrash.com.
Trailertrash.com.
So my cousin has
Oh, good on that
joked
one.
like years ago was like, because you could register all the domains and they were cheap back then, or relative. So he's like, I'm gonna check out midgetfisting.com, and it was available. So it was a big joke. He's like, I should rent it or lease it or whatever. So like 5 years go by, and he's like, we're all hanging out again. He's like, I'm gonna check and see if it's still available. Somebody like leased the domain midgetfisting.com. They freaking bought it. People are weird.
There's Farmers Only. He's back.
Oh,
Now, I told when
Check
you
it out.
said you got anything for
You
sale.
put another quarter in, we got it.
When you said you got anything for sale, I was in Bismarck that day, and don't.
At the water park.
No, I wasn't at the
Doing
water.
T-Rex things.
No,
No, I think that's the day he was down at the midget strip club paying them midgets $1 to go up on him.
Oh, you got a midget strip club up there? I'm definitely coming.
they're over by Mortske. They ain't over here.
Oh.
These
Don't
are
worry,
closer to
Bobby.
Washington.
Somebody bought MortscheRepair.com, so I couldn't even use that. Somebody snagged
Really?
that domain.
wow.
Was it one of your relatives? At least.
Mhm.
I don't
Oh,
it was
you can-
probably you, Robert, but I think they want like $80, so I know you couldn't swing that.
No, it wasn't me.
Well, if it's
You can
Robert, he
set
won't
like
sell
a-
it. So.
I'm
You can
getting
set an
outta here.
alert to like whenever it expires, if it ever comes up for lease, you'll get an alert to go buy it again. You can set that up if you want.
Bye.
You want to
I'm
go ahead
leaving.
and take care of that for me? That'd be
You're
great.
not leaving.
See you, Joey.
I
You're
know.
not leaving.
I'm
He
gonna.
said tired earlier.
I haven't even got
Joey,
the
you
rest
sound
yet.
like Robert's last 3 ex-wives. You ain't leaving.
Oh,
This is
shit.
just a war.
Hey, I have only
Yeah.
been married twice. And
Third
I'm still
time's a
married
charm,
to
they
the second
say.
one.
Third time's
Yeah.
a charm.
No,
All right, so-
twice.
All right,
Because you guys
Mortske.
told me, are you leaving?
Mortske, it was nice to meet you, man.
You as well, Joey.
All right, Joey. See
ya.
you later. He
Bye,
said he's
Joey.
tired. He got been on too many lives lately.
I have been.
I know.
I'm an important guy. So,
I guess so.
All right, let me know when you got that square body thing back behind you there cut out. So
Yeah.
that you can just send me one of those.
you want a
I'm first
square
on
body
that.
one?
I already asked.
You didn't ask for a square body.
I
Oh,
asked you
shit.
for the same one.
Oh, that one is a C10 67.
Yeah,
C10.
68,
Yeah.
68, 7, whatever.
No,
No, it's a 68. It's a big back window. You guys are all idiots.
I
Oh,
said
damn.
67,
no,
68.
that's the small back window.
That is not a small back window.
I'm talking about the one on the wall behind me.
I will fight you. That is not a small
Oh,
back
shit.
window.
Listen,
Put your
Joey's
dukes
the
up. Let's
sheriff.
do this.
Put your Duke
Listen.
up.
You think
You
anybody
didn't
wants
see
to
that
mess with
coming.
these bad boys?
What about this one?
All right. Does
That's a
anybody
small-
know what the option was for a big back window in 1967? What it was called? Robert?
What's that?
In 1967, you could get a big back window Chevrolet pickup. It was
No,
an
you can't.
option.
Well,
What was
yeah,
it called?
yeah, if you cut it out yourself.
No, it was a factory option.
I didn't know that.
Bobby, nothing?
Who, me? I don't know that stuff. You're the
I
well of
knew-
information.
The 60, the 60.
Cletus, you got it?
No
You know what
idea.
it is?
No idea.
Joey?
What's that?
You know,
Shit.
you know what
The
it's called?
deluxe ranch or something.
The big back window option in 1967. It's pretty rare, but you could get a big back window 1967 Chevrolet pickup or GMC.
Yeah, if you ordered it at the dealership.
Yeah, do you know what
Bonanza.
that option was called?
The Bonanza.
Hell no.
I'm just kidding. Come on, Robert. Chill.
The
Stop
banana.
Panoramic view is what it's called. Panoramic
Oh,
view.
yeah, I've heard
There's
that.
your-
Really?
That was
There's your Mortske Repair useless information of the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was useless to me.
Oh, shit.
Says
He's
the guy,
always got
well, you better
all the
call that a
info.
68 behind you because that's a big back window.
All right. Well, my file
Or you
says
call it a
67.
67 with a panoramic view, and then it is not useless.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
whoever
that's
you stole the file from, tell them it's not right.
okay.
anyway.
You get all the chicks when you tell them that. Check out my big back window.
Like
Yeah.
in those 60, In those 65 C10s, that was the same option or what? Because you can cut them ones out.
Well, you can't cut them out. I mean, you can cut them out.
Well,
but
you
have to
can make it a
reinstall
big
something.
back window.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
why
if they call
would
it,
you?
I don't know if they call it panoramic view from 60 to 66 or not.
Because some
Or
of them
even-
have them and some don't. But
Yeah.
Right. But yeah,
Most
like
of the rest, you have everything.
98% of the 67s were small back windows.
yep.
Yeah.
And then in 68, it was mandatory to have big back windows. along
But
with marker
67
lights.
did not have marker lights on the side.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear you. So
Punk.
you're cutting out again. That
Because
dial.
you can't hear when your mouth's running all the time.
Brutal.
He's always
So
got that.
hard.
He's always got that dick sucker running.
Oh, gosh dang, Sasquatch is back.
I don't even know how
What's that
that
heavy breathing all about?
He's,
I don't
he's
even
done
know
delivering
how-
his food.
All right, I'm out, guys. Later.
All
All
Have a
right,
good
Joey.
see you,
Take it
Joey.
easy.
Thanks.
Yep.
See ya.
See ya.
Glad he's gone. Fuck that guy.
Whoa! Easy.
This is
No.
a family channel.
That's right.
Whatever. That's the way we talk in this family.
Well, yeah, like he told me when he's getting on earlier, he said, I don't know how long I'll stay. I'm pretty tired. He's been doing so many lives. You and Robert, Jim and Robert both. I don't know how y'all
What are
do
you
so many damn
talking about?
lives.
You are the one that says, let's do a live.
No,
This
whatever.
is so exhausting too. You know, sitting and talking.
Yeah.
I'm freaking
Well-
wiped out from it.
Like freaking Robert, he'll get on for 4 and 5 hours. Come
I
on,
don't
Russ.
care. I'm
Monster Russ.
online
Yeah.
with my real life online friends, so I think.
Fuck, why not?
I hope Joey doesn't take anything I say seriously and actually get
I would
hurt
hope
by
not.
it. Or
I heard that fat ass garage.
Did he say?
Uh,
That's
you better leave
great.
my daddy alone.
Oh,
That's fucking
shit.
great.
Damn it, boy.
Side markers matter. Yes, they do. I like them. I don't really like them when they don't have them.
You know, when I had picked up that 69, I was like, man, I don't like the markers up on top of it. And the more I look at it, I'm like, yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, yeah, you do.
Well, I was thinking, man, I'll go ahead and shave them off and everything. I'm like, no, they're staying. I like them.
Yep. And that's a factory deal.
I was just abused by Mill Creek. He missed it. He said hurtful things to me. He's so mean.
I
What did he
heard
say?
that fat ass garage.
He called me fat ass garage. I'm just big boned. I'm husky.
Yeah. You do kind of have some big old
I know.
man cans.
I know. Frickin' winters are rough on me, man. You'll know when you get to be my age, Denny.
I'll throw my teeth at you.
That's right. Hit you with my cane.
Robert, what are you drinking? Monster Energy drinks up there? In South Dakota,
Red
don't
Bull.
you guys have
Oh,
it
Monster.
is.
Shit.
That
I
the
don't-
M stands for meth because it's South Dakota, right?
Damn
I
it.
don't indulge in that treat. So
The meth?
Those must
Yeah,
be fake
I don't
teeth,
indulge
'cause
in that
nobody
at
in
all.
South Dakota has that many teeth.
I got all my teeth.
Both of them.
There you go, Tris. Yeah, I've done a little bit. I've done some measuring on that valve grinder. It looks like that chuck is within a thou. I can maybe get that down a little bit. Mortski's the man to talk to. I'll have to ask him if there's any ways I can trim up that chuck a little bit, but got to paint it. Paint's flaking off of it pretty bad.
Caveman
Oh.
is back.
Good
Dude,
luck, Jack.
The guy that sold me my mill for cheap messaged me yesterday. He's like, hey, you want a 6x12 surface grinder? It works perfectly for $150. I'm like, it comes with a bunch of wheels. I'm like, absolutely. So I'll get that next week.
Thanks, Obama.
Get right.
Hey, can you fix your talker box there half-assed?
All right. I think that these things are broke.
It's because they're rubbing on your chesticles all the time.
Chesticles. Uh-oh. You're circling, Monster Rust. No
Yeah,
connection.
oh, there
How's
you go.
that? Is that better
Broken.
or worse?
Not better.
I think it's just because it's rubbing on your shirt.
Put it in your ears where they
Yes.
belong.
Whoa. Wait.
Is it
What's
better?
going on
I'm
here?
sorry.
Froze up.
I don't have a mic out here, so this is all I can use. I don't have a mic.
Put them in your ears then.
Got an extra tooth in Arkansas we keep in our front pocket. I don't get it.
Do this. Just do this. Do it.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, for
It sounds like it's
messed
like
up
you got a
people
mic
over
in
there.
here and it's like picking
Oh
up.
shit! Okay,
Hang on, let me check. Let me see what I can do.
that was kind of over my head. Robert had to break it down for me. I get it. Okay,
We were
Yeah,
just
'cause we're all-
talking about it 2 seconds ago, so
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
what went over your head.
Hey,
everything.
who's DWW in the corner? You're just creeping. You just say something.
No. Just making sure I'm still here.
Is that
He's
a
trying to
dog
think of something clever to say. He
background?
gave up.
My lighting is awful. My face looks just.
How about dudes? How about a burnout and hit the grill for us?
Yes.
You
I
look
did
a lot better in
Cadillac.
the dark, I'm assuming.
I did.
I'd have to
clip-
move a Cadillac and a Galaxy, and no.
Excuses.
Yeah. I could probably like.
Anything that
Nah.
even runs?
What's that?
Do you have anything that even runs
Oh shit.
All my stuff runs. pretty
other
much.
than your mouth?
Oh
That
damn.
runs too sometimes when provoked.
Runs hot, runs out of oil. It runs, right?
Yeah, the only thing
Clap
it
a
runs
little
on a
bit.
Ford is the owner's mouth. Heard that one a few times.
Hey, now.
Dodge guy.
Now, did y'all not see
I'm
that
just
sweet
teasing.
Impala that Robert was restoring the other day?
I wasn't
What-
restoring.
What year is that? A 04 or something?
Oh, dang!
02.
02.
Yeah.
Has that got the
Yeah.
leather and the moonroof?
No.
I don't have that. It's an LS.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, it doesn't
it's
even
a
have ABS.
3400 then.
No, it's a 38.
Oh, dang!
Yeah.
Yeah, big timing.
But, it needs a tractor switch to start it because and then they use extension cord and ran it to the relay. So
Some
that's
fine
always
stuff there.
Oh, so that's the stuff that you installed.
Yeah.
Holy
Those
crap,
premium
Jackie
high
Chan's
end
here.
options.
Jackie Chan.
He's freezing up again. Monster S, I thought y'all had good internet in Texas.
Maybe Jackie Chan just moves that. He's moving so fast it looks like he's
We
not
can't see
moving.
him.
Grease lightning.
It's the best I got for microphone. I don't know if you guys can hear me better
Oh,
or
that's
not.
better.
Oh, you
Is
still
it-
sound like shit, but we
Yeah.
can hear you fine.
Yeah,
It's like Robert's microphone. It works best when you're not talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
You know what, Morski? Nothing.
I know.
He's all hopped up on monsters. He's gonna come all at you like a spider monkey.
All jacked up in Mountain Dew.
Well, jacked
Hope he
up, ready
doesn't
to
start
go.
self-gratifying himself like the monkeys do on him
You do that
on the
all the
stream.
time.
Here, let's help Robert out
shit
here.
on me.
Robert, what happened? Did you get kicked out of your father-in-law's motorhome or what? I thought you had your own little studio thing going there for a while.
Well, I don't like going in there. It's too dark in the camper. So
You're
I'm in
scared of the dark.
garage.
Did
I'm
you
in
just
the
say you're
garage.
scared of the dark? Because guess what? Dudes with wrenches is going to take you out in the dark right now.
He's closer to you than me.
He's in Iowa, yeah.
Everybody lives too far away. I gotta
I'm
move.
telling you. All y'all Yankees, man.
Just
Yeah, you should,
go on.
you should get out of
go
your
on a
mom's
trip in
basement
your-
half-assed.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. I've been thinking about it, but you know what? It's so nice here.
It's so nice.
Nice.
You wake up, people make you breakfast.
I know. My mom's dead. Thanks.
Oh, well.
You what?
Fold your laundry. Don't
Yeah.
don't put this on me.
I didn't say it. You said it. No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's better off. She's in a better place.
I've seen
thinking
that
about-
garage. That wherever she's at is clearly better than that place.
I know this
Oh.
place is.
It's a lot better now that you have a valve grinder, though.
Right.
Like
I'm telling you.
you can show people how to use that because I
you
showed them
figure
how
it
to
out
use
yet?
a seat grinder.
I don't know how to use it yet. I mean, I know how to turn
Neither,
it on.
neither do I, but that's just it. You put a video on the YouTube, and the viewers will tell you exactly
Oh yeah.
how you're doing it wrong.
I haven't. I don't think I'm big enough yet to get all the trolls. No one's really said it too much to
Yeah,
me.
I seen your video
Yeah.
the other day. It had 200,000 viewers on it. Come on now.
Yeah, that's right.
The
Like
short,
Yeah.
it's like 200,000, and all the rest of them are like 8. So
Someday I'm gonna get a video with 200,000 views, and then it's gonna be like, bam.
Let's look up Mortske right now.
You already did.
Got like 40 million per fucking.
For the whole
I'm
channel.
gonna look it up. Yeah,
Dude, I'm gonna trade this Bobcat off, and I'm gonna get a tractor because I mean tractor shorts are like just bangers.
I guess so.
dude.
How's the last one you did?
3,100 more subscribers lately, Mortske.
Lately,
53.1.
I have almost 53 and a half subscribers.
Okay,
now.
listen,
Shoot,
bitch.
I'm gonna catch Robert.
The pink 56 Cadillac,
Get out of here.
51,000 views is what you had on a pink Cadillac from 2 days ago. Whatever. 101,000 from your Rambler.
He's lying.
130,000. Look at you, baller. Jesus.
Killing it.
Duff says you're a liar.
150. Oh, I mean, you get a lot of views, dude. I'm really
130,000. You
happy
got
for you.
200,000. See, I'm barely half of what you are.
Dude, I'm super happy. Your channel is really good, so
Yeah.
I'm happy
It
for
is.
you.
Can't lie about that. Always gotta watch the Mortske for some reason.
Hell yeah,
See what he's up to.
dude.
Just,
If I could-
just get a good look at this because we're gonna burn it down probably within the next month.
You-
Don't
you
tell my insurance agent. I'll let you out the door before we burn it
Is
down.
that
You're
is
fine.
that Jake at State Farm?
Yeah, just leave some khakis outside. They'll blame it on him.
Wonder where Jaws is. I'm gonna have.
Oh
Jaws.
shit!
He's probably fishing with that board that he fishes with.
The surfboard there. Yeah.
Shark attractant. I give him a call and see.
Yeah,
What do you
got this
call
guy
him?
on speed dial, huh?
Jeez.
No.
I got a question for you, Mortske, because I'm like everybody else, and I don't watch your camper video that you put an old cab on. And did that thing have a full frame under it, or did you have to tie that thing together when you cut the body off?
Yeah, it's a full. Yeah, it's a full whatever class A is that what they call them?
Okay.
Yeah, and like the back was just all like. Robert's looking around. He's like, I live in one. Like, yeah,
He's like, let me
ties
take you
it
for a
down.
show.
Like,
Look at him. Got a light.
yeah, it was just like the floor was plywood sitting on top of like 2x2 rectangular or square tubing, and then the sides were just like corrugated aluminum with some really thin like plywood on it. But yeah, it was a full
So I
chassis.
got a 78 van chassis Chevy, but if you look underneath it, it's like the cab is welded to the frame.
It's a
and it's got like
unibody.
it's
like
a unibody in front.
So the steering box that I used on mine came off one like you have. It's like a unibody so that I could get the steering box at the right angle.
Yeah.
It took me a lot of pissing around to figure that out. And so I was so proud of it. And I put that on YouTube and everybody's like, but anyhow, yeah, mine was, yeah. I know what you're talking about. You got like just a regular 1 ton and mine's like a ton and a quarter or whatever.
Okay, because
And
I
like
got
the
2
sway
campers.
bars on the one that I have are like 1.5 inches. Like it's a great. I mean, this thing is meant to go left. I mean, this thing is built for NASCAR.
I got 2 of
So
those
it's
campers, a
girthy.
Dodge and a Chevy, and I got a
You should
56
race
POE.
them. Make a video racing them and then smash them up. Do whatever. I mean, motorhome videos. That's where it's at.
Like I was telling
Look at
Robert,
Robert. He's got 4,000 subscribers and he lives in one. Robert, what's your wife doing lingering over your shoulder like that? It's kind of awkward.
That's not my wife. That's her uncle.
Oh,
He's
well.
visiting from Texas.
Oh,
Poor guy.
What's up? Maybe if you
Does
put
he
him
talk or
on,
does
it
he
might
not
be
have
more
any teeth?
interesting.
Oh, I might get more views.
Yeah.
What's her name?
His name is Gary. I just met him today. So.
Gary. It'd be like cooler if his name was Daryl.
His name is Daryl.
Oh, that's why you're like in the thing. Because he's sleeping in the camper, so you're in the Daryl's like, yeah. How do you know I was sleeping in the camper right now?
So what do you think about this whole thing that we got going on here?
Well,
Are you in a relationship with Daryl? What are you talking about?
he's
Daryl's like, he's on this. I might have to button up my top button here. They're gonna know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So what
From
what you
Texas
guys
to
are saying?
Dakota.
that's all that
The
matters.
farmers only.
No, that's what
thing?
he says. That's what that guy right there. He says, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
That's all that counts.
Yeah.
So I
that guy
looked up
with
the
that-
farmers
that-
only deal that you guys were talking
that guy
about.
right there.
It says if you're a rancher, cowboy, cowgirl, or animal lover, here at Farmers Only.
Oh,
I'm not even freaking joking. Just Google it.
Okay. Just
Animal
because
lover.
you made love with an animal, Bobby, does not mean you should be on Farmers Only.
It says I should. It's telling me right here. If I'm into bestiality, just log into Farmers Only.
You got all the answers, Bobby Succotash.
you'll have to
I
let
mean,
Joey
I
know
do
about
like
that.
animals.
Good with the Google.
Hold
Good
on.
with the Google.
Dudes with wrenches, you had a really good
That
question.
guy.
What was it?
He's- let me do this.
No question.
Oh, I
No.
thought you had it.
I have two of those campers that are that unibody thing, and I got a 56 COE Chevy. And I was trying to figure out how I could get them on there, but once I climbed under it and figured out it was unibody, I'm like, how the hell did Mortske do this?
Magic.
Magic.
Bigger camper. Got it.
Yeah, I had Chip Foose come in and Boyd Coddington's wife, and then banged her out in like 3 days. We filmed it.
So wait, they banged what out? Chip Foose and Boyd's wife was
Whatever
banging
it
it out?
took.
They banged it out in the camper with the one that Gary's sleeping in.
Nice. Change the sheets, Gary. Change the sheets.
Change the
Gary,
fucking
you got a
shots.
black light. You're gonna not want to turn that on for the next 7 to 10 days while you're living in there.
That's right. Get those
Well,
air
that's where you messed
fresheners.
up, dudes.
2 days? Where are you going?
Who?
Where are you
Where are you
from,
going?
Gary?
I said.
Oh,
Texas.
Down to Arizona, then New Mexico to see my son down at Holloman Air Force Base.
Oh,
Nice.
what the?
Oh, you're going to Yellowstone too, right?
Yeah, Yellowstone. Then back to Texas after
You
that.
should be driving right now because that's the best time to see South Dakota is at night.
Right.
In the dark.
Well, I'm teetering the border, so we're pretty. I'm still in North Dakota, you know.
Especially when you head west from Roberts, it's really beautiful. That once you cross the river,
And
real
what if
nice
head
until you get
east,
to the
like
Black
towards
Hills.
Morskies, it's even not better.
I'm not going fucking east. That's for damn sure.
hey, come on, Gary. This is a family channel.
I'm holding back.
What video are you talking about, Trip?
The family channel were related before they got married or what?
What's Gary got in his shirt? You got him on the payroll too, Robert?
No, he's got a Sturgis shirt on. He just came from there.
Oh, he picked it up at one of the gas stations out there. Got
Deadwood, I suppose. Right? Yeah.
it. Yep.
Oh, hey, Mortske, hang on. I got something for you.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not from. I'm not from South Dakota.
Oh, we know that. We
You're
don't hold
from
that
you're
against
from
you.
Minnesota. You're a liberal. We all.
I'm
know.
from Fargo.
You're from
Fargo.
You're from. I'm from Fargo. We put people into the chippers.
Right. Well, you're
Yeah,
pretty
we've seen
close.
that movie.
Ooh, screwball.
You guys actually watch that shit?
What?
Is that still the first
I am.
bottle you bought in March?
Oh, no. This has been a bad rabbit hole to go down, brother, with this stuff.
What's that drink you're drinking? Screwball?
Yeah, peanut butter whiskey,
What have you been
Super
doing
good.
with it?
You never
No.
done that? That's some pretty good shit.
frickin'
Oh,
putting in everything. It's great with ice cream.
with
Ice
what?
cream?
Ice cream.
Like, how can you make ice cream bad?
Well, I mean, it's even better with this crap. Yeah. Because you can take it to like parks and whatever outside, and
Well,
you're
you
like,
just
I'm
walk
just
into
having an ice cream
to a
float.
park and grab an ice cream cone and dump your bottle in it.
No,
You're
you take it with you. You take it with you. And then when someone's like, you can't drink here, you're like, it's an ice cream float, bitch. Leave me alone. And they're like, oh, that's good, wholesome fun. He's probably a Christian and he goes to church all the time. He's just having an ice cream sundae and hanging out in the park. And you're like totally wrecked
Tumbling
with
around.
this
He's
stuff.
probably like a priest and he's doing things with.
Snipping
Nah.
kids' hair.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Not buying shit now.
Onlyfarmerpriest.com.
Farmer priest.
Why are you smelling that kid? I'm tracking him.
God, it's creepy.
you guys are disgusting.
Yeah.
Clean. Whatever. Big
What's your
britches, you
name? I
can't
wanna
talk.
check it out.
Big bitches.
So, Robert, what's your friend's name again? Doug?
Oh, your friend's name.
I
It's
forgot.
My wife's
Grinder
uncle, and his
Gary.
name is
It's Gary.
Gary.
Grinder
Alright, Gary.
Gary.
Gary. Sorry. I
It's
have
Gary with 2 R's.
A bad
he's
memory.
living back in the 80s
Oh,
yet. He's
shit.
got a mullet.
Yeah. You know, Gary, now that Cletus
Hey,
is
yeah, you look
10,000
like that guy
subs, all
from
this
Wayne's
shit went
World.
downhill. He doesn't even need us anymore. Party
Yeah,
on.
right, Darren. I'm big timing now.
I was big time.
Wait till you get to be like Robert and you'll have like, your own guest motor home.
Right? Have people come from Texas to visit me, or
Yeah.
That's what I want. I aspire to be like
I
that.
heard Robert made it big. We should go up and stay in his guest motor home and see what he's doing.
Shitter's full.
You think you hate it now? Wait till you sleep in it for a couple of weeks.
Well, it's pretty new, so it
Man.
should be pretty comfy. I haven't slept in it, but not yet. Gary, don't
Sleeping and passing out are 2 totally different things.
He doesn't do much sleeping in there, just hanging out.
Yeah. Again, black light. Not a good idea.
right.
As long as you cover every inch, they'll never know.
Gary, what part of Texas are you from?
Down there at Fort Hood.
Fort
Oh,
Hood,
shit.
clean, huh?
Yes.
Six
I
bands
stationed
here.
at Fort Hood for a little while.
The outer station there.
That's a piece of shit
Retired.
base.
Start working there.
Is there a good one?
Retired and started working.
There is better ones. That is
There's
the
better
piece of
ones.
shit. That's the butthole of bases.
All right. You got to get to the belly button somewhere, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's it's better than El Paso or something, but Fort Hood is not great.
Better
No.
than South Dakota too, but still.
Yeah, I bet. I haven't been to South Dakota yet, but
He's trying to come up here and buy some stuff, but he can't because he ain't.
you ain't gonna sell them shit.
I need green. I need to see the money.
I can print some money here for you. You just can't look too close.
Biden.
Go get some money in Detroit. Yeah, well, we don't want any money out of Detroit. We know that shit's fake.
I saw some
Got
video on
Bitcoin
YouTube
you
where
can have.
people hooked their truck onto a friggin' ATM and yanked it right out of the store, like right through the front.
That was a
What police was that? Was that the
I think
state
it's
police
just some
or city, or-
YouTube thing. I don't know how I'll look at it.
That was in Houston, Texas. He said.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, really? I thought those things had GPSs in them and stuff. Freaking
Why, you
yank the
planning
ATM
on
out.
taking one or something?
They don't have them in Detroit. They've all been stolen. So
I know it. Dude, this place is such a freaking hole, man. I
I
swear
know.
to God.
Why do you still live there? God,
My dad's old. I got to take care of him. We can't, I got
he's
this
old.
is
Just
the
move him
only
somewhere else
family.
and say you lived there for the past 20 years.
I mean, he's not he's not full of dementia. He knows
Oh,
what's
okay.
up. He's just older and fat
He knows
and
what's
doesn't
up.
want
Why
to.
is he letting you live with him still?
Because if I don't do all the shit here, he doesn't do it. This place will fall down around him. I do everything. So once my mom was sick with, for since 96, I think, and she needed full-time care. And then once she died, my dad, that was 3 years ago. So my dad just needs full-time care. He can't do anything. Can't walk up and down stairs. Can't cut the grass. Can't wash clothes and stuff. He can just do menial little stuff. So
Just bring one of Robert's ex-wives over. She can do all that.
There you go. Where
Gary's got more X's than me.
Come on, Gary.
We all know
Gary,
Robert don't
what's
get
the
rid of
record?
shit,
What are
though.
you going for? Are you on number 5?
Damn it, 3.
He's got
Three?
He's got
I
his
ain't
like
got that many
this
fingers.
many.
straighten them all out.
Hey, I was in the army. It has a hard time counting. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But don't worry, they're all named Cheryl, so it makes it super unawkward when I refer to her.
Nice. Well, at least you never call the wrong name when you're doing her. Can't get it wrong. You know what I mean?
At least I get
Gary's like, it's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, Gary. I hope you're not a good Christian because this is a bad channel. Cletus brings
This
us
is
all
a
out.
family
now.
channel. It's not a bad
Family,
channel.
a family channel, whatever. It's a fucked up family. We're all dysfunctional.
Yeah, but yeah, it is a good family.
Been married 5 times. Hell, maybe it's you.
No, no, no. Of course not.
Oh,
man.
classic.
We should make putting Ford Explorer rims on Dodge Rams a thing. Like,
Yeah, who does that? Besides, you know,
yeah.
he put Ford Explorer rims on his.
Is that one of them
Cheapest
80
wheels.
Dodges?
When I was looking for tires, the 15-inch tires were like twice as much as 16-inch tires. So I just went out and bought those. Those are the cheapest wheels that I could find at the junkyard, and they just happened to fit. And then I saved those tires are $88 a piece. Any 15s that I wanted for that were like $140 a piece or something, or 130, something like that.
Let me know when you need some
You're
more
from
tires. I'll give you the
Detroit.
hookup.
Just steal them.
Right now.
Everybody drives donks here. You saw my Instagram post with the
Well, put some
Reese's car.
donk wheels on that son of a bitch.
Yeah, dang
Oh,
right.
I mean, there should be a lot of factory wheels around. So
Yeah, they're all like,
Right.
all like
Supply
45
and
inch wheels.
demand.
Well, did you guys get the Cash for Clunkers thing like 10 years ago? Did they do that where you guys were at?
Like
Yep.
20 years ago. Anyway,
It was a
Lots of
long
good
time.
It's been a
trucks.
while.
thanks, Obama.
They were still
2000.
doing stuff that was similar to that here. So they just, like, everybody got rid of all these cool old things. Like my buddy Rob, that you, if you ever saw a video, he's got all those super mint.
Oh, you
Lincolns.
make videos?
No, Rob put them up there.
Oh, Robert's
Well-
Garage. Oh, got it.
Robert.
Nobody watches those either.
Hey,
He bought
apparently
he
they
bought
do.
like a OBS Ford off of a guy that was mint rust free, and the guy was getting, I think, $5,000 for this truck, and it's like a pristine OBS truck. And guy was driving it to the scrapyard to get it crushed, and my buddy bought it from him on the spot before he could go through the gate. Paid him like whatever the crusher was going to pay him, and he had this super ultra mint truck with low miles. But they were scrapping every cool car around. Like, it didn't matter. You saw crazy stuff going in there.
Pictures or it didn't happen?
Well, that was, I mean, I could ask him. He probably still has pictures of the truck because he took a bunch before he sold it.
See, when they did
I'll
Clash
find it.
for Clunkers in this area, well, I lived in Davenport at the time, other side of Iowa. When they did Cash for Clunkers here, you had to turn it into the dealer, and then they would destroy the motor and mess it all up and then scrap it, so you weren't
Oh.
allowed to touch it.
That's what we
This
had here. So
cement
now
stuff?
we know Bobby Succotash is lying through his teeth. Because, yeah, they dumped this concoction motor. They drain the oil, pour this motor honey in there, and then bust the transmission and transfer cases, and then it went.
Well, we actually had guys
you
in
probably-
Davenport working at a Chevy dealer that got charged with a class something felony because they were pulling the motors and putting them in the back of their trucks. So then they were like, that's theft and it's breaking all these rules, and they all got arrested. I was like, whoop.
Really?
Can't be doing
I'll see
that.
if I can find a picture of the one truck he bought. Let me see.
Where is
Right
Jeff?
there. You know, back to the whole Explorer on Dodge. Are we
Oh,
talking
shit.
8 bolts or are we talking 5 bolt?
5 lug, of course.
5 bolt. You see, I'm guilty of that too, but I'm going to put some Dodge mags off a D100 on a Fairlane. So that's okay, right?
Sure.
Don't ruin the Fairlane.
Have you seen that Fairlane? All I can
like
do is
it.
make it better.
You could put Steelies on it; it'll look good.
I've come up with a new idea. It's going to have a Superbird wing. It's going to be
Made
good.
out of plywood.
Don't ruin the
It
Fairlane.
originally had wings made out of plywood. I took those off.
How much you want for them?
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see if that one microphone that you told me about, Mortske, will work.
The one that I told you about like 6 months ago.
No, yeah, I bought it, but I don't know how to hook it up to this. So I'll have to see. Hang on.
You
Because it's
plug it
USB,
into
you
the
just go,
thing with the bobber. I probably sound horrible. I don't have a mic.
Even dial-up Robert has the interwebs.
I know.
figured
Oh
out.
shit.
I know.
Most
I-
you need to get with Dudes. Dudes has a bunch of Chevy engines, 4 big blocks, everything.
I'm plugged into Mortke's.
He got a bunch of cars too. You can go pick up.
See, I'm like young Mortske. I just need to do this.
Yeah. There you go. Young Mortske are probably about the same age, right?
I don't know. I feel younger.
When were you born?
How young do you feel?
Not that young, so
Were you about
I was
36?
born in
35?
'84.
Oh, you're 37.
No, 36.
Oh,
But thanks anyway.
You'll be 37 this year.
What
'Cause I
is
was
that
born in
break?
84.
You got me by a year, just so you know.
There you go. Winning.
No. You're a year older.
Oh,
Oh, you're born in 85. Okay.
I'm born in 73. Holy
So you're
shit.
old. You're older, Mortske, then.
older. Dang it. Where's my light?
Gary,
Yeah.
what was it like, when the
Oh.
dinosaurs were around?
Oh,
second.
shit.
Back in my day,
What was it like when you had to hand crank your engines?
Just move that out of here.
I had to crank with mama.
Don't lick it, Robert.
I was saving that for you.
Dinosaurs.
Whatever. You won't even sell that, Robert.
Oh, he's got to plug his car in so it starts in the morning.
It does have
If you
that
didn't put
Tesla
those
motor,
big
doesn't it?
stupid wheels on it, it'd probably be. You got
Oh,
your wife's
shit.
laundry basket out there too?
Okay, that laundry basket's full of liquor.
Full of
Where you
what?
got that going?
What's
Hey,
going
that's
on?
a laundry
Half-Ass?
That's my
Basket full of
liquor
liquor.
basket.
It's your liquor,
Liquor
basket. So when the old lady kicks you out, it's all in a basket. It's just good. It's ready to go.
At least he'd take his prized possessions.
Half-Ass. Do you still have Windows 95?
Windows 3.1.
Windows
Robert's
Millennia.
like, MS-DOS, what's that?
Fucking DOS. Yeah, man. DOS 5.1. Let's see. Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, you're all crackly again.
We can hear you. You sound like Robert did earlier.
Hang on. I'm trying to change.
You sound like
Dude's
Robert
done went
Jr.
sideways.
Well, this is the this thing. So
Oh, the
Quit
fur
rubbing
burger.
it on
Take the
yourself.
fur burger off because it looks like you
He's
was right in
sideways and
space.
froze.
the dead cat.
Spit on it first.
How's this?
Yeah, that's good.
Have to have shorter strokes.
Shorter strokes.
Talk again, half-assed.
Does it even sound good or no?
No,
Sounds
we're really
better.
good now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sounds much
Well,
better.
then I'm not gonna. I was using this in my
Now you're
video.
messing it up again.
Whatever you're
Dude.
touching, when you don't move, when you leave the damn microphone sit where it's at, and then just talk and it works fine. But when you're all like, "Hey, I got a new microphone," and it's all funny
dude.
sounding and whatnot.
I'm in Detroit. I gotta be like, "Yo, bitch."
Do they even
All right,
do that
hang on.
anymore?
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know.
Robert,
All right.
you just swing your dope hunter rope around and catch that fly with it.
Right, yeah, no.
Maybe
No.
if you put some more plywood on the windows and then sealed around
There's
it,
no
the bugs won't
plywood
get
in there.
It's paneling. Get it right.
It ain't even
Paneling.
Porno paneling.
Wood.
This is whatever.
It's honey blonde oak paneling. A.
A.
That's really
You betcha.
You
What,
betcha.
Yeah.
Take her out for a rippy.
One went
That all the
out.
boots.
yeah, but the problem is,
I don't know. We might.
Yeah,
It'd be
I'm
interesting to see
ripping
who's
that out.
actually
One
closer to
went out. You
Canada.
gave
I'm
me.
super close to Canada.
Well,
I flew into Detroit and drove to Toronto one time to save
like
the company
5
money.
minutes.
I'm like, you guys are super close to Canada. Like I'm
Well,
like
you could
3
see-
hours from Canada.
you could look across the lake on a clear day.
Yeah. You know, you don't even need a clear day. Like where my I can see Canada's like less
you
than
can
a
see
half a
Russia
mile
from
away.
there, Sarah
He's on
Palin.
a
I
farm
know.
though, so he's not right in Detroit.
Oh.
I grew up on 8 Mile
You
Road,
didn't
believe it or
never
not.
grew up.
No, I did never grow up, but where I was raised up was actually on 8 Mile Road. And then we moved the fuck out of there, man. Because
Oh,
that's
I see
Trailer
one
Robert,
movie
he's
with
living the
Eminem in
dream
it.
on the river
Were you
now.
hanging out with Eminem?
Yeah,
dude. I
he was
I
that
get
Bob
shit.
dude or whatever his name was.
Hey Gary,
So
do you
here's-
know who Eminem is?
Here's the real story. I went to the same school that Eminem did, but I never knew him when I lived down there. When I moved out
Gary said
here,
he eats M&Ms.
yeah.
He only likes them with the peanuts, though.
When we moved out here, Kid Rock is from the next town over. Like a bunch of people knew Kid Rock, but I don't know any of those people. But yeah,
B.
we went to the
Rabbit's
same
cousin.
places. Huh?
Are you B. Rabbit's cousin?
I don't listen to rap. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, it's from the movie 8 Mile. Come on.
Hey, Bobby, can you talk without moving your arms?
Some white rapper.
No, I can't.
You know, whatever.
The microphone's still
no.
doing it. I'm trying to figure out if it's like you moving around.
All right, I'll try. I'll
Now
try
it's
to.
working good. Like it
All right.
works good when you look into it, like, you know, eyes on the prize. But when you're like over
Just
here,
hold it in front of your mouth.
Hi. How you doing? Everybody
it
doing
works
good
fine.
today? Everybody all right? This fucking cord's like 6 inches long.
Oh,
It's like
she
my
said.
dick. Like my keg. All right, hang on.
About that.
2 inches.
6 inches, doing pretty good.
Well, I mean, I'm good at multiplication.
We're just trying to figure this out for when when you get called up to the big times. Just take a straight pull. Do it.
I already did.
Do it.
Do it. Peer pressure.
Gary would. Osama's back. Just kidding.
Back.
Rose
Osama.
up.
Come on now.
Man, that
What,
stuff is
your
good.
mouth is open.
This is a similar look. Come on.
You should probably give that a trim.
I did.
It's from diving them muffs.
It sticks when it's real good.
Oh, dude. Wow, this
It is, or
beaver smells like
I
tuna.
don't. It sticks or something. He said.
You fucking Velcro.
This is the family channel. We need to keep this down. Family
Right.
channel.
Talking about you're throwing up the F's like it's no problem.
Right?
Well,
Keep going
before
after-
my
I need to
phone died
actually
there,
calm
and
that
I was
down.
trying to plug in, he was making fun of my liquor basket in the back corner.
Who keeps looking
What-
in the basket?
What's your favorite liquor in that basket, dudes?
he's
Zima.
Oh God, do they make
He's
that
got
still?
white.
I don't
He's
know.
got
What's
White
that?
Claw in there.
Zima.
White Claw. I was about to say, what's that bullshit you drink now? White Claw. There
White
you go.
Claw is the new Zima. It's been a long
UV blue. Do you have
Laundry
UV blue in there? Let's be honest.
Well, you got that one.
You
Oh
drinking
yeah.
Scope? You got Scope in there?
Got some Sailor Jerry.
Oh, doing a little sailing.
Got some Wild Turkey.
Oh, that's rough. That's Robert
1800.
country there.
Got some
1800.
Lime
Oof.
30. Oh, this one's bad. Jeremiah Weed.
Jeremiah, weed and water.
I
Oh,
can't
that's
never
the good.
I can't never drink tequila one
Got
time.
some
I did it
Captain
at
Morgan
that
Apple.
bar in Fargo and laid
Captain
right before
Morgan
the bar.
Orange Vanilla. Caramel Crown Royal. Regular Crown Royal.
This stuff's super sweet.
Wait.
Wait,
Some of my favorite, gotta get the Wild Grape McGillicuddy's.
The doctor is in.
You need treatment?
Jim Beam.
You could probably trade that for like 2.5 motorhomes in Robert's country.
What are you talking about? We're in the same country.
That's the
Well,
walking
there's a
around.
lot more commodity cheese where you're at, let's just say.
I don't even know. I'm like 100 miles from a good town. Or kind of.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but
Dude,
Morski
so-
has a job, Robert. He doesn't live in a camper.
I don't
In
live
our
a
shitty
camper either.
school-
I own all my stuff. I don't have any payments.
whatever.
He didn't say all that.
That's the
We
truth.
in our school when I went to high school, I got some chicken nuggets for lunch, and I bit into one. It was covered in fucking feathers. Family Channel. And I took it back to the lady. I'm like, dude, what's up with all these feathers all over my chicken nuggets? And she's like, oh, good, more for your money. Wouldn't even exchange them or nothing. I had to eat freaking chicken nuggets with feathers on them for lunch.
You didn't eat them.
You guys got chicken nuggets for lunch?
Right?
We had to buy them.
Mm.
It was like, we had to buy them.
Where did
You
the
have,
feathers
like-
come from? I'm confused.
They were just chicken
I don't
nuts.
know. Yeah, that was it. That's why I liked them so much. I was like,
Some kind of reservation food.
yeah, no, that's Detroit food. Yeah, bad.
He was hanging
Bad.
with the homies eating chicken
So
nuts.
you grew up in Detroit, huh? Are you raised up in Detroit?
Well,
Raised
no,
up.
actually on the north side of 8 Mile. So 8 Mile Road is a
So
boulevard.
he's on 9th Mile.
I've been to
No.
Detroit. I've been on 8 Mile. I know what you're talking
One side of it is Detroit. The other side of it is Warren.
That guy was-
I grew up on the Warren side, so I wasn't actually
Oh,
in
yeah,
Detroit,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
went to
about. We grew up on
college
the
in-
good side of it, on the rich side of it.
Debatable.
Yeah,
No
there is
such
rich
thing
side.
as good Detroit.
Exactly.
Back in the 50s, my dad was telling me.
You were there in the 50s?
Yes. No, my dad was.
Your dad told you what? How old's your dad?
8
Like
Mile
Back in,
Road.
hold on. Back in the 50s, your dad was telling you this?
Yeah, that's it. So 8 Mile Road on the one side, the Detroit side, only like back then, and even into the 60s, I think, cops from Detroit couldn't cross over or ticket you on the Warren side. So drag racers would race on whichever side it was, and then they could flip around the boulevard, and the cop, whatever side they caught them on racing, they couldn't go to the other side and give them a ticket. So back then in the day, where the Woodward Dream Cruise is, that kind of goes into that area. It goes down into Detroit, Woodward does. But that whole area was a big drag racing area because of the division between the police lines. They could race on both sides, so it'd tear up and down the roads all the time and avoid the cop.
That wouldn't work down here in Arkansas. The cop just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah,
changed
they're
a lot
laughing.
now.
All right. Yeah.
I watched a whole documentary that said a lot of the Detroit cops back in the 60s actually were drag racers. So they
Yeah,
did a lot of
there's
drag
some
racing
crazy-
themselves.
Right,
Like-
but that just meant that they were dudes in high heels. It's not what you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Super
Well,
quick.
French Road is a big drag racing road, and cops would pull up in their squad cars and race people all the time. I even saw that when I lived down there. These cops would come up to French Road and race people in their squad cars.
Again, videos there didn't happen.
Right.
Wasn't no fucking or friggin' camera phones back then.
Not that big of a
And it
deal.
wins.
Don't forget, I'm
You're offending
49 years
Gary
old.
back there. Gary's like, I'm gonna put my
49.
button up and leave.
29
That guy
years
right
old,
there, that
man.
looks like that guy that looks like he's on
49.
that Wayne's World guy. He's 49.
49.
Yeah.
Guard.
I mean, when
You
I grew
got
up,
couch and
phones
camera
were
in the basement.
Why do you
I'll
want to
bring
go
my
to the
guitar
basement?
out.
Beavis or Butthead?
Wayne's World.
Well, I would be Beavis.
All right, Cletus, Gary.
Gary.
No, you can't make me come out here and then bail, Mortske. You gotta stay. You made me
That guy,
freaking drink
that guy,
Screwball.
Mortske, he's famous. He's got 53,100 subs or something like that.
Yeah, he's
Big
he's
Richard.
making a living at this. You got to
Right.
let him be. I guess.
Robert's
He
pretty
keeps his
famous
job.
too now.
He
Hold
just
on.
Doesn't do this.
Oh, Roberts too.
What's his job?
What do you do, Mortske? Besides
Compact
fuck around?
equipment service manager.
Huh?
Compact equipment service manager.
Oh yeah. that's
Sells
right.
telehandlers.
Sorry.
Like Bobcat or something over there in Gwinner or something.
See you later, Tom.
Most of us made it on.
Man, hey Mortske, yo, man, big fan, bro. I can't even believe that I'm here, like talking
Get
to you.
you. You're not. It's because I'm leaving.
Hey, before you leave. Oh, bro. Hey, Mortske, I just really wanted you to see one thing, bro, which was my wiener.
Wow, it's a big wiener.
He's got a chunky dog.
Yeah, your wiener's brown, dude. What have you been doing with your brown wiener?
Rubbing it.
Peace out.
Rubbing it.
Hey, Mortske, we appreciate you coming on for real, man.
Yeah,
I know
man.
you said you didn't have a lot of time today, so I appreciate the extra time too.
He stayed 3 hours.
Later.
Yeah, he did.
See you, Tom.
Peace out.
Yeah,
home slice.
I've heard about them, Rockabilly. I don't know any of those people. All the famous people from around here, I don't know any of them. I've lived around them. People that I know them or met them or whatever, but I don't know anybody.
You would think it's a pretty
Yeah.
big city or something, right?
Yeah, you'd think. I mean, if I had $1 for every time somebody asked me if I knew Kid Rock or Eminem, man, I would just be rolling.
They just hang out in the middle of the street. It's fine.
Hey, do you know Kid Rock or Eminem?
That's $2. $2 you owe me. Yeah, and I know you can afford it, Big Riches. You got all them stuff.
Shit. Well, when I sent the money to Robert, when he gets it, he can send you some. So
Yeah, I want that NES, but friggin' Mortske was driving.
everybody was getting on it, man.
Yeah, how do we win this NES, by the way?
So all you have to do is donate either on
Yeah, they can see us
the
right
super
there in
chat,
the corner.
super sticker, PayPal,
There.
or Cash App.
Back on there.
And each dollar is an entry to win.
Hey, put more of the ladies on and get rid of all y'all ugly asses.
Yeah,
Fix your
right.
mic, you're crumbling up again.
Hold on.
More of the ladies, less of you.
Hey, now you're messing. You guys are all drunk.
I might be old, but I still got it.
Back to you, ugly fucker.
Oh, Venus. Not penis, Venus.
Venus.
Yeah, penis flies whatever.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Hey, Monster Rust, where are you located at? Where are you at?
He's
We
down
went
in Gary's
from,
hood.
Yeah, from Texas to California.
What kind of rust you got to deal with out there?
He's in between.
It depends, because if it's like along the coast in Texas, then I mean it can be shit. But
Look at him.
or if it's around Houston, like by the bay and stuff, like it can be real bad. But if you go like a little bit more up north towards, I guess, like Dallas, Oklahoma area, you can find some pretty good stuff out there. And like in the middle of Texas, around Austin, Waco.
Oh, I don't fuck around in Waco. Fuck Waco.
I didn't know that there was any rust in Texas.
Especially right there, like at South Padre Island or Mustang Island, or all on the coast, right there in the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, Corpus Christi, stuff like that.
Galveston Island, all that shit.
Are you in Fort Worth?
Nah, I'm back and forth from San Antonio to Houston.
Is that your
and then I go to California and stuff, and then we have some cars out in New Mexico and in Arizona.
All right, so listen, I got a job for you. I want a 71 Charger, 440 4-speed. I want you to find it. I'm willing to pay upwards of $150, Chip.
Well, the way, I'm gonna tell you the way I work, right? So for me, like, let's just say on one of my videos, you see that car, right, and it's still available. So the way I work is, if you want it, I'll sell you the location and I'll sell you the number. That's it. That's how I work it.
Jesus.
And then
Christ.
right,
You're like
so
a
that's how I
hustler.
work it. Now, if you want a specific car, like you just told me, the way I do that is I do a deposit. I do half. So I'll go out and I'll be looking for that car, and the time period that I'll be looking for it, I give you 90 days, 3 months. And I'll go out and I'll look for it, right? And my price isn't crazy, outrageous or anything. But for me, it's my time and my gas, And if I put that out on a video, like, I get emails all the time from different people, and then I have my already regular clients who are like, yo, I just saw the car, where's it at? So, I have people that, like, a lot of those cars are gone. So for me, that's why I say, if you want to be the first one, like, there's nobody else that has me after that vehicle, which I haven't ever had that happen. But if you want that, Challenger or Charger or whatever, 71, I can go out and look for it, but I need half of the deposit for it. And then once I find it, then you pay the other half.
I'll pay you the $75, brother. No, I would love to be able to, at some point, do something like that. That would be great. I know Cletus has been trying to get get me to sell him this Avalanche I got. So if I can sell him the Avalanche, maybe we can work something out, find some sweet ride.
I think you should hold off on that just a little bit, just because right now I need Cletus to come over here and come get this wagon I got.
Hey, I'm ready for a wagon for real.
He can come and get this Avalanche and drive it to you. All he needs to do is fix it.
Oh, he's gonna need a trailer the wagon.
Yeah, bring a
I'll trailer
trailer.
the Avalanche over there to buy the wagon. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the wagon, I want to say, I don't know if it has, man, I don't remember. It's been a while. I'm going to go do a video on it on that wagon.
You want to trade for a 69 C30?
Yeah.
Man.
You can check out the video on the C30, see what you think.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, it's not right now. I'm like dealing with a room issue.
Oh, I got you. Well, shoot me a price on the wagon. We might be able to do something, you know.
Yeah, I think like it's.
Keep in mind, I do have to, you know, go down there and get it. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, I'll discuss it and everything with my little business partner here. See what he thinks.
Yeah.
Your wiener.
My wiener. The grass is greener under my wiener.
Shoot, I want a wagon pretty bad, man. But yeah, I've got that 69, and one day I'm gonna get back to it.
The one that's over here is a 67 with a 67 Chevelle front end.
Sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah,
you got the rear facing. Does it have the third seat or whatever in it? Or facing the rear,
I'll be honest with you. I saw it a good while back, and we ended up getting, because it was that one and the Bel Air. We ended up getting the Bel Air, which because somewhere in one of my videos you can see I show our spot and everything of what all the stuff we have, and it was a Corvair a Bel Air that we were considering turning into a permanent convertible.
Okay.
But yeah, we were talking about getting that wagon and stuff. It's just like, shoot, man, already at that spot, we already got like 50 rides.
Yeah, I'd love a wagon, man. Just, money, time.
Did I post any pictures of my buddy's Pinto wagon with the 351 in it?
I don't think so.
I'll have to. Let's see if I can find it.
By the way, I couldn't connect to you guys because I was using my Apple laptop, but I don't know what happened that I guess the batteries popped out a little bit from the bottom. I don't know if it overheated or something. So it's been acting weird on me.
Apple.
Yeah.
Hey, it's pretty good looking for a Pinto.
Yeah, that thing gets down, man. Yeah, that thing is freaking baller, dude. It's all built up 351 Windsor.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sorry for stepping on you, Monster Russ. There's some lag going down with this thing.
Oh no, it's cool, man. I'm used to it.
Well, it sucks. The internet kind of blows sometimes, with the lag. I don't mean to do it.
No, it's all right, man. It's all good.
Where I'm at, I'm 350 feet from my house, and I'm using a wireless bridge. So there's a lot of latency between my bridge and the house and the router. So, there's a lot of delay.
I hear you.
Yeah. Thankfully, it pixelates the screen enough that I don't have to really see Robert in super high def.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Nice. What's up, Bucko? Hey, bro, this morning you hit me too early, dog. I literally woke up, ding, notification, and go, what the fuck? Going.
Oh, I was just commenting. That was at 8 o'clock in the morning or something.
Dude,
like
that's too early, bro. I literally just woke up and I'm waking up, and then you got me laughing, waking up, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm too early for this shit.
I said, well, after you get that motor in there, you can drop it over here or something like that, and I'll take that. And he's like, for free? I'm like, yeah, for free. Or whatever. He says bucko and something else or whatever. I can't remember what it was.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to jump off here. I got to be up early. Tomorrow is a big day installing that stupid transmission in this thing.
So, yay!
You don't get some stuff done tomorrow, huh?
I'm going to.
Well, so my buddy Jay, I'm using Jay's shop. Jay's out of town, so he's gone. And my buddy Elroy is helping me out, but he doesn't want to be on camera at all, so I can't really film anything tomorrow.
He can film.
He doesn't want to deal. He wants nothing to do with it. His wife, is completely opposed to the internet in general. She thinks it's like a government spy tool. Like he can't nothing. So they're older.
People like that on the reservation.
Elroy though, he's got. If you saw that small block like 80s Daytona chart or Daytona that did like a 10.6 second car with that 360 stroker in it. Well, he sold that and he's building a PT Cruiser gasser with like a 488 stroker, some nuts thing in it. It's crazy shit. So he's got some cool stuff. Actually, the flex plate for this truck is his old SFI small block flex plate out of that car. So yeah, I can't film anything. That's a bummer. Like I don't have anybody to work with here. Like everybody doesn't want to deal with the camera or be on video.
What you should do is do what the fuck I do. You know, like dude, for me, I don't give a fuck if you don't want to be on camera. Like I mean, I'm a little channel. What are you gonna do about it? You know, like someone's gonna get mad. So I have a camera called the DJI Pocket 2. DJI Pocket 2. And it's literally a little stick. So that flannel that you have on, what you can do is just put it in your pocket, and then like man, that thing, and it'll follow or whatever. It has a stabilizer on there, so it's not all wobbly. People won't even notice it. Cause me, what I do is, you know, if I see a car, I'll go knock on someone's door and yo, what's up with that ride back there? You know, you see a for sale sign on it? No, I don't know. Maybe the owner, you know, was dumb enough to put it in the trunk. You know, I don't know. Well, what's up with it? And you know, so I'll be you know, you can see stuff like that. But I would say get a camera like that you can just film. Because I've heard other people who are like, I'm doing all this stuff, and I tell them, yo, film it. Well, the people I'm around don't want to be around. You just do what I do. There's plenty of people that probably don't want to be on camera that I'm around, but they don't even know.
Well, that's his buddy though, so
yeah. I mean, I gotta be around this dude.
I know what you mean. What?
I gotta go too.
I gotta go.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll get off. See y'all later.
I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.
Appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Appreciate you, brother, for having me live.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you coming on. Y'all have a good night.
Cowabunga.
Monster, I'll talk to you later, man. We'll talk about that wagon, man.
Gotcha.
Take it easy, bud. Thanks.
You too, bro.